Welcome, people of Life, Light, and the Dark. Tonight, we're in this discussion about Akon City, and we're going to be digging deep into this and see how right it is and how wrong it may be for the Sinhalese people over in Africa. Being that a lot of us Americans are trying to get away from this mess, it seems like some of our entertainers are actually um, the entertainers in Africa are being influenced and they're getting into Hollywood, I should say. And Hollywood is influencing a lot of lower energy frequencies, okay? Which means these entertainers are being influenced in all the wrong ways, you know, not in anything good. Being that Akon was raised here in the States, but both of his parents are Sinhalese. Um, he's pretty much, been raised here in the States, pretty much is a big influence upon you in your life, pretty much, because you're influenced by um, so much lower energy frequencies in the States here. And people, that's what people are asleep to. That's what they don't recognize. They don't recognize these bad energies and why life is all so messed up for them, for each of us. Until we dig into it and we recognize that, and then we see where it's coming from, what's doing it, and why it's like that. Sometimes it's the environment, and we're in an imbalanced environment, and they're actually taking that. They're now that a lot of African entertainers are being able to come over and collaborate in America, is causing some not so good influences. So now we're going to look at how this man, who, like I said, was raised here, is taking back some chaotic influences back to the Sinhalese people. And a lot of them, they're not aware of it. They may be aware, some may be aware, but for the most part, I would love to have had a Sinhalese female or a Sinhalese male to come on my panel. And if they, have any more further information besides the information I have, can collaborate, and go further in on just how deep the influences are, and the effects of this, of his plans to build Akon City. When we look at America, the businesses that Black women could not get away with having a lingerie business because we wouldn't make no money out of that. But white women can do that. Something like that wouldn't be beneficial for a Black woman to really do. But for white women, because they've always had in this country, they can do those things. So when you look at privilege, is it's a type of influence. It's a type of influence in this country. And so when certain people see certain things, they're more attracted to the money, to that, instead of looking at things from they're not able to see things from a more balanced perspective. That's from someone who didn't always have all those things. Like, I wouldn't go out and open up a lingerie business. I just wouldn't do it because I know that it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Only someone who has the luxury to do something like that could do it, is what I'm trying to say. But let's look at I'm going to share with you guys the city plans right now. And then we're going to go into some news articles. But as you can see, this is, I hope you can y'all see the picture. This is actually the buildings. Can y'all see those buildings?
$6 billion worth of building.
Huh?
I said $6 billion worth.
Yeah, $6 billion worth. And check that out. Can you see that really good?
Yep.
You see the car on the side.
The car.
Now you see that? Okay. We're gonna get a little closer in here. Now, I was saying, I was just thinking here, if I had that much money and I was like in the shoes of him, right? I would take all that and build the people, the locals, homes that would efficient for them to live in, with Wi-Fi, with electricity, with all of those things. Instead of building a city, I would take that for the people, preferably, because I don't see how this is benefiting the people. Because I'm going to get into some articles here, and you're going to see it's far more worse. And I'm not just talking about his personal life, because that is already horrible, and that is an influence in itself. Because what kind of city are you going to build off your character? A lot of times, things that you do reflect who you are and what you do in your life. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes what the type of person you are can you're becoming an influence upon others. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, but with the things that you're saying, he is doing.
What do you
He's
mean
been
he's doing?
doing.
What do you mean?
You're saying he should. You're saying that he should take his money and do other things for Africa than to build this city.
No, this is all he's doing is building this $6 million house. Build it.
Right, but that's not true though. Have you heard of Akon lighting?
They provide lighting and plumbing.
Solar powered.
But what does he need the city for? But let's look into these articles. Let's look into these articles here, family.
See my muscles on my back though.
You talking about the muscles again? Okay, hold on. You talking about the muscles again?
No, I'm just messing.
I know you are. Let's do this. Okay, Akon's futuristic city. But why can't he just leave it at that? Why does he have to? Okay, but the whole thing.
He can't build his own Wakanda.
Okay, let me go through this. Okay, Dakar, Senegal. The twisting metallic skyscrapers planned for Akon City look like they could sprout on Mars in the distant future. Blueprints that scream, "Bring your hoverboard." But Akon, the R&B singer who split his youth between his West African country and New Jersey, said his $6 billion eponymous development project will transform a Senegalese farming village by the decade's end. But they need that farming village. That's the way I see it. I want the building to look like real African sculptures that they make the villages. Akon 47 told a masked crowd Monday in the seaside capital, Dakar. The Senegalese American artist, whose full name is Alian Damala Badara Akon Thyme, was in town to lay the first stone in a cornfield on 2,000 acres of coastal land given to him by Senegalese government. Okay. Construction, he said, is set to begin early next year. You know, I'm just saying that he could build something more efficient for the people. And he could, not only that, the high profile visit capped months of increasingly lofty announcements. And Akon City will run on a cryptocurrency called Akon. The performer said it will be self-powered and environmentally safe friendly. It will feature luxury condos, beachfront resort, office parks, a university, and a hospital, all of which he told TMZ in August may be an hour flight, 2-hour flight from anywhere in Africa. A typical flight from Nairobi to Dakar takes more than 10 hours. Okay.
I would ask for one thing when they were doing this. Are they hiring the Senegalese
No, they're
people?
not. That's what I'm trying to get at. No, they're not. They hired already an American company.
Or
Oh,
they
see,
had an American construction company. But
Yeah.
that don't mean they can't hire from there in Africa.
No, but they already hired instead of hiring what I'm saying, instead of hiring a construction company in Senegalese,
Are there any?
Senegalese talent. Huh? What are you
Are there
saying?
any? Are
Yes,
there any?
yes. My house has been built by a construction company in Africa, in Ghana.
Right,
What are you talking about?
isn't this in Kenya?
No, this is Senegalese. They got construction, they got architects, they got all that all over Africa. Don't get it twisted. Africa has got more educated people
No, no,
there.
no, 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 no. No, I'm not getting anything twisted. I understand.
Okay.
I understand what's going on in Africa.
That's my problem is that he's not hiring the people. And plus, he's just not a good influence, I don't feel like, at all. He's too he's a lot like Trump, I might say.
I call my man Trump, but he does a lot of colonization work that happens for colonization to happen.
Yeah, I
And
mean
I'll give you that one.
the whole thing
I'll
is
call him Trump.
even though he got a lot of sons, black sons, but he's messing around with all kinds of women. And guess who's gonna be the beneficial of all that he builds?
So
And
now we're starting to eat that.
and then,
Now we're starting to hear why.
and then who might one day own a part of infiltrate Africa? You know what I'm saying?
That's already happened.
I know
what
it's
you're
already
saying.
happened.
I know what you're saying.
But not all places has it happened, I mean, they don't own Africa.
Well, Africans only own 1% Africa. Like, and let's say if you do 1% out of 100,
Mhm.
that's still 99% owned by the Chinese, the American, the Russians.
Well, they don't
France,
own.
British.
They don't own.
No, they own the land.
They don't own land. No.
They own. No,
But
I'm being dead. I'm serious.
they can't take it out of Africa. That's the
But
whole.
that's why we can go over there and build so easy.
But they're
Like
not. We're not.
Jay-Z, because I
No.
talked to a guy from
Like,
Ghana.
like what do we have built there?
We build homes, we build businesses, and then we get it for a cheaper price.
Yeah, we do, but I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about others. I'm not
They
talking
get it for a cheaper
about us.
price too. Everything they get over there is cheaper for some odd reason. If we leave, everything we build over there, we can get it for a cheaper price. Any country. But Africa, if I don't know if you did that research, they don't own it. And the only reason that they think that way, that they do because they see a lot of each other. So
Mhm.
imagine going to a place to see a whole lot of African
Well, I
people.
know that we own land there, so
Hmm.
I know that.
I want to say, what's the name? It's more in the, somewhere in the South Africa that they do own a good percentage of that land,
Hmm.
but a lot of the land has been liberated from non-African people.
Oh, you talking about South Africa? Yeah, of
No,
course.
I'm talking about the whole island, the whole country of
Well, not
Africa.
the whole. No, they don't own the whole, all the country. No, definitely not certain parts. They don't.
That's why when people say we go to Africa, I don't say what part then, because if it's gonna be almost if you're going to Africa, you're gonna, it says gonna be living in
That's
America
what I
still
said.
or
The same.
European.
Yes, that's what Akon's doing.
Hmm.
Akon's opening that door, and I have a feeling. I have a feeling. I just have that feeling.
Right.
So
It's
you
gonna
can't
be
make his
hard.
Wakanda. You
Huh?
can't
Hmm.
build him. You can't build him a Wakanda.
He's building him an anaconda.
So, and
Oh, Wakanda.
An anaconda.
No, 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 no. I know what you're saying, but yeah,
I know.
but you
Oh,
can't build him.
getting
You
it,
can't build a
he's getting
Wakanda.
it in. Oh, I haven't even went there on the women, have I?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna show you some. Hopefully, I can pull them back up. They're not wives, but someone said when I last heard that he was a Muslim, and I think that's an excuse. I think that's a really good excuse because you wouldn't be out here cheating on your Muslim wives. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
Sleeping around, but I mean,
Well, even in that culture, our
it's like
original culture, we didn't
fantasy.
have a paper form of wife, and we didn't have the wives
And
as the American wives
that's
are.
how he is. That's how he is running around without the paper form of wife. But a whole lot of babies, I can tell you that.
You
Okay.
need babies. I'm just playing. Let me stop.
Huh? You said you need babies.
Gee, I was being funny.
Yeah, you've been real funny. You wife them and then
You taking care of them? Like I don't know. I didn't endeavor
I
in that
mean, oh
part
my
of their
God.
life.
Is that the taking care of them? Is that it?
Yeah, he
Okay,
taking
just
care of them. That's
everything's money, everything's just finances, right?
no. Like, is he there? I don't know. I don't. I ain't endeavor his life. I just know about the things that he do. I don't know about his personal life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't look into people's personal life, and that's studying celebrities. I don't study them because I already pretty much know that it's hard for them if they do one thing, like as like say, such as LeBron. It's never damned if he do, damn if he don't type of thing. Especially if you are
Mm-hmm.
African descendant man. So can't
I
please
say
everybody.
if he wanted to build this Wakanda, let him build it.
Yeah, he can build it. It's a condo. He's gonna build it regardless of what I say. But the whole thing is it beneficial to the people though?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it some fantasy of this man, this young man? You know? Is it for
Only
the
time will
people?
tell if he builds
Or
it.
is it a fantasy? Or, you know, or is it your mind, your head is just so high and you just don't know what predicament you putting people in? Okay. Here's some pictures.
Those are pictures on the right, correct?
Oh, I haven't even shared them yet. Okay.
Oh, it's a thing moving. That must be something else.
Yeah, that's something else. Don't need to get
Oh,
off there and put it on this new screen.
oh, okay. I thought that was a picture. I was like,
Hmm.
huh.
That's his new girlfriend, though. Right there.
Okay.
And I saw a picture of his one of his baby mothers.
Akon and Young Jesus. I ain't gonna lie, I was enjoying his music, but and then he
Yeah,
did the
me
Jesus.
too. Me
Hmm.
too. Back in the early 2000s. Okay, I think this is some of his. He has a lot of sons. I think that's his. Here, few.
I have to look up his son's name, like George, such as George Foreman. He
Hmm.
made sure he didn't give his sons all different names. He named them all George,
Right.
so the government can't say nothing to him.
He named them all George.
Yep, and his daughter named Georgetta or Georgina.
Oh, okay.
Because if he had died, the George Foreman girl, that was royalties out the yin yang, still is,
Hmm.
and other things, other business ventures that he does. So he made it simple. He's like, okay, if y'all can't say these not my sons. So I remember I didn't want to drive the bus. My father retired.
Hmm.
We have the same name. Literally, they was just gonna give me his thing. They wasn't gonna change nothing because they didn't have to change anything except a social security number, which would have been the easiest thing. But I didn't want to drive the bus.
Hmm. So basically, I had one picture.
It's hard to find more photos of them.
No, I had a photo of one of his baby mothers and
Oh,
him
okay.
walking with her mother. But
It was his baby mother, one of his child's mother with her mother.
yeah,
Oh, okay. Was they super chocolate like him?
no,
Oh,
no. There was actually, I think she was from South America.
oh, okay. Nothing wrong with that.
One from South America. I think the rest. I think a lot of them are. But they claim that he's Muslim. But oh my god.
I never heard that one.
And he has. I know they said he has a lot of wives. They said
Hmm.
he had three wives because they were talking about he cheated on all three of them. But with that girl that sleeps with Snoop Dogg, I don't know who he's talking about, who what her name is.
Oh,
But this is the influence basically. This is what is going to have the keys to the whole country, right? Of
hmm,
cynical. He already has the key, right?
hmm.
So this is the Frankenstein. Basically, the Frankenstein, one of the Frankensteins that have been created here in the United States that is gone all over the place, right?
What you mean?
It's just that he's all over the place, and just not, you know,
Oh, you using Yahoo search engine?
huh?
You using the Yahoo search engine?
I think I searched under something else the last
Try
time.
try the Google search engine
Yeah, the Google might be better.
or Bing. I don't really use them. I use the app
Hmm.
where they block everything.
I thought this was Google. Is this not Google?
Nope,
No. Let me stop this so I
they
can
rock
see. Oh
Yahoo.
yeah, it is Yahoo. Okay.
Mhm.
Google.
I use Yahoo for Yahoo
Oh
Finances.
no, I usually use Google.
Yahoo Finance is good. You ever check that
Mhm.
out?
Okay, that's better. Akon's wife. Okay. Image.
DOD, what you normally use for your
Okay, this
searches?
is the one right here.
I do Google.
Google. Okay.
This is the one right here. Hold on. Hey, welcome, Emmanuel, and welcome that guy from Texas. I hope you guys will join me for my next video.
Oh, that's his real name. Oh, his what's his name now? I say, why you say that guy from Texas?
You
Welcome,
didn't
brother.
know that? Okay, this is
No,
one of his baby mamas.
because I like to look at the comments. Welcome, brothers.
So literally, he got wives in different countries. Okay, just to be
Hmm.
honest with you guys, this is his wife in France.
She got some us in her.
Huh?
She got some African descent in her.
And let me
Funny.
see. This is his other wife. This is
She got
his
some
one of.
African
This is
descent.
his other wife right here.
Oh,
She got some chocolate too,
And
man.
I think this. No, that's not his. That's not. Let's see if this one. This one of them. Yeah, this is one of his other wives. Okay, is that the same woman I showed you?
No, it's a different lady. She
Yeah.
chocolate. She
Hmm.
look older. She look like she an older lady.
Remember the one I said I seen her with his mom? Her mom. That's her mom.
Oh, that's her mother. Oh, I'm about to
Yeah,
say.
that's her mom and Akon. They're at the airport. And let me see. I don't know if this is Akon's wife, Tamika Dime. This is, I guess, one of his other wives.
I think it's first mother of his child.
Yeah, he was young then,
Mm-hmm.
real young. You can tell that. And who is this? Oh, Akon, his girlfriend, Dine.
Yeah, no, she don't look. What's the name?
Huh?
She look mixed.
Sandra Rose.
Oh yeah, she's mixed. Sandra Rose.
Hmm.
She do the like the columns or something of celebrity gossip or something.
Okay.
That name sound familiar. If that's not her or not. If it is, that's the lady that do.
That's just the girlfriend. Yeah, she's
Mm-hmm.
Sandra Rose.
Yes.
Hmm. So to me, like what I'm getting at, it just reminds me of Shaka Zulu all over again. You know, Shaka Zulu's father, he was king, right? And he had all those wives, and he mistreated his one mother and mistreated, tried to kill Shaka, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just a lot of evilness and wickedness surrounding that whole ordeal, you know. And like I said in my little spill, that people wonder, why they have such messed up lives or why their children have such messed up lives. It's the energy.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about energy and frequencies. And the energy you bring, you allow, you know.
That's one thing I pride myself on is
And this
how
is the
I
picture
carry
of him
myself.
when he was, I think her name is, when he was caught cheating.
Oh, and they had the picture. I don't even look like him.
Well, it looked like him to me.
That's that.
Okay, I'm trying to find the other. It says rapper Akon caught cheating on all 7 of his wives. Let me see if I can get to that whole big page. Here we go. I don't know if they're gonna show.
You going to
Oh,
MTO?
yeah.
No.
It was Selena.
Not supposed to go to MTO. That's
Why?
bad. That's as bad as TMZ.
That's not Akon, is it?
And it just showed that half of the picture. Oh, but they showed it like, okay. I think they're gonna show more. Okay, there you go. But it's the way they did the picture. I hate how they did this. They
That don't
made
look
it
like.
just
That don't
super
look like.
blur.
That don't look as Akon to me.
It looks like him to me. He just sleep. How often do you see him sleep?
It don't look like him to me either.
But how often do y'all see him sleeping, laying on the bed? How often do y'all see that?
I
I
never
mean,
had.
Of course,
Not
people
trying.
look different.
that's that
Different.
Kanye West body double thing that he did in his
But
video.
isn't she on his shoulder?
That picture looked fake to me.
No, it was real.
Cause look at the way look at the way that looks fake to
It
me.
was real. Look at that. It was real. It was real. He got caught. Okay, 7 wives. It's not clear whether Akon married all women legally. He openly bragged about having 7 wives.
Yeah, in America, that's not legal. That's why you wouldn't do polygamy in America.
Hmm.
Or I'm saying it, not polygamy. Yeah, polygamy.
Mm-hmm. But
Somebody one time on social media was trying to break it down. I said thank you, but I would not live my life. That's not
well,
something
they
I want.
got. I did a video on the various different types of relationships
Hmm.
they have. Did y'all catch that video?
No, if it's like what, a month old, 2 weeks, a week.
Oh, it's been a while now. I
Mhm.
actually showed the whole list of different relationships you can be in. Not just polygamous. They even have group relationships where, you
Mhm.
know,
No, trust me, I met all types of religions and
mhm.
people in different type of relationships in my whole life. I don't know why, but I have.
So yeah, that's just the way it is. But yeah, your conversation on Trump earlier was very, very interesting. It was very, very interesting. It was very good. DOD.
Thank you.
Did you ever find anyone to come up?
Well, yeah, also came up, and then
Mhm.
the portal, he came up,
Mhm.
and
Well,
yourself.
my thing is, look at it like this: the Matrix, right? We're in the Matrix. We're in the illusion. So basically, we got the red pill, which is reality. It's going to give it to you straight, honestly, what is real. And then the blue pill is going to lie. It's a lie. It's an illusion. So you can either have reality, face reality, or you can either have lies told, to you to make, you not know whether you're in a delusional state or not. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Right.
So that's what it is. And that's why I would say a lot of our people, you know, some are aware, and then those who pick the blue pill, and regardless whether who was that said that they were going to have us voting, black people voting Democratic for 100 years. Who was that?
I was
Mhm.
that was He was Kennedy's vice president when he got killed. What's that dude's name?
I'm gonna look
I'll
up
find it.
Kennedy.
I'll find it. Yes, Kennedy's vice president.
The only thing I hate about this election is Trump lost fair and square, and then the first thing we say they cheated. But in my 37 years,
They did.
Barack
did.
Hussein
They
Obama
did.
was the only president that straight out won the election, and everybody else did not win the election. Trump didn't even win the first election. Trump lost. Then I feel like this is like a sore loser mentality, because if we voted the highest during Obama, this is the second highest. We voted. I mean, our race, our skin color, our people in America. Where would the cheat come in at? Because then if you ask them who they vote for,
they did cheat. They added more ballots to the whole thing.
No, they finally, as they did Obama,
they actually got them on film filling out ballots. The people
they got the who?
They got the people that were counting, that was supposed to have been counting ballots, actually making up ballots, extra ballots.
But that's what they tell us.
No,
his name was Lyndon Johnson.
Camera. They caught it on camera. They got it on camera.
You know they can pay somebody to do that, right?
No way.
You know what they're trying to do, right?
No, they said it was legitimate camera film.
No, you know what they're trying to do. You know what they're trying to do, right? Trying to start a war.
You said Lyndon.
The spell just didn't work.
Yeah, exactly. Lyndon, you said Lyndon.
Yeah, Lyndon B. Johnson. LYNDON B. Johnson.
Okay, I got him. Lyndon B. Johnson. And Black folks allow this. They allow themselves to be controlled like this.
If I'd have voted Democrat too.
Of course you would.
Because that's what actually got us free. No, that's what got us actually free.
No, of course you would. You programmed. I mean,
no, you don't even know why you ain't asked me instead of saying the program.
Okay, this man just said he was going to have you voting Democrat for the next 100 years.
Because they're going to put people in position that would exact my ideals. So if I wanted funding,
oh really? You think he's looking out for you?
I can name off some 52 states senators that have the ideals that I have, but we wouldn't vote for them.
So you think that he was looking out for you?
No, I'm not talking about one person. When people see Democrat, they see the top person. So when they see Republican, they see Trump. Nobody see 52 senators in 52 states.
Mm-hmm.
That's who you vote for. You can put their names in the ballots.
All I know is I didn't fall for the red pill or the blue pill this time.
All right. I didn't vote because it's wickedness is wickedness, and I'm not a malicious witness.
Exactly. But the whole thing is, they said that they were going to have us doing something, and so they make it look like it's beneficial to you. And of course, I'm pretty sure you think it's really, in reality, what did I say about the blue pill? I said it was an illusion, a lie. They're going to lie. But you're not going to think of it as a lie. You're going to think you're benefiting somehow, but you're never getting anything.
Well, I know they're going to do that. I got to go by what they say. So if you tell me, OJ, I'm for you, and then you go around other people and tell me you're not, I can't focus on that.
They're not going to go around other people saying they're not. They're going to have you.
That's exactly what happens.
They're going to have you thinking, feeling, and sleeping on that, because they want you to sleep on that. They want you to go. They want to rock you to sleep and make you think you're comfortable.
If you say, OJ, we going to fund so we can get rid of abortion clinics, I'm going to say, well, I'd rather choose you than the other person talking about we going to make more abortion clinics. That's not rocking me to sleep. That's straight out truth.
Well, yeah.
But then if you don't do it,
honest with you, but they said shh, I even heard it with the crowd. They were kept hurrahing every time I would hear shh. I was like, is somebody is Biden out there? Shh, people, what's going on? I actually heard this, and I'm like, okay, they want to keep
Where did you hear it at?
when that crowd was out and there was a whole crowd of people happy, and each time I would hear shh, and then they would go yay, woo, and holler and whistle and all that stuff. I would hear shh. I'm like, what's going on here? I'm like, wow, really? Is that all the noise? I think it was before all the I think it was just the crowd of people that was on the news that were just so on one of the channels that was so excited. And then I would hear that noise, like I said, like somebody shh. And then I looked and I'm like, what are they getting all excited for? I just hear this shh. That's all I heard. And that's pretty much the gist of Biden, of the Democrats. It's just everything hush. We don't want to we don't want people outside the country to see what we're really about.
So what is the Republicans going to do? They part of the Democratic and the Electoral College, the executive, the judicial. See, we even talking about I'm Democratic and you saying a Republican good.
No, I didn't say Republicans.
But we are exacting the same statement.
I didn't say they were good. I said their reality. They're gonna let
their reality for real.
They're gonna let you know the truth. They're not gonna lie to Trump. Ain't never lied to us.
Trump did lie.
No, I'm saying he's been upfront about everything, about how he feels about Black people. He is racist. He grew up racist. His father did all kinds of things, KKK. So,
so then we don't need him to be upfront. We already know where he's coming from. If he's a son of a Klansman.
Both of them are racist, and we know they both are. What do you rather do? You rather have the blue pill and be rocked to sleep to think that you're in a comfort amongst your
I already know that both of them are racist.
Like you?
I know that both of them are racist.
That's why I'm out. That's why I don't, participate in politics. So I see what you're saying, DOD.
But that's the blue pill then. You're taking the blue pill.
No, the blue pill, taking the
you're out. You say you don't want nothing to do with it. So you're sleeping. You're sleeping through it.
No, that's not sleeping through it.
I'm taking the red pill because I know both of them are racist. So I'm on the red pill because I know both of them are racist. They can't fool me.
No, you don't.
I don't care. One is overt about it and the other one is covert. I know both of them are racist.
DOD, Trump is the red pill.
No, Trump is a racist.
Trump represents the red pill. The red pill is going to give you your reality. The blue pill is going to give you the illusion.
Oh, I see what she's saying, DOD. Even though
she's just trying to say he may be outspoken about it, but I know where they both are coming from.
The Republicans always been up front. Always been up front.
That's my point. I know that.
The Democrats don't be upfront with you with their.
I know that as well. That's my point. So
that's your red pill. I'm answering your question from earlier.
What's that?
Why are your people are voting Trump and some of people are voting for Biden? Because there are people who are aware and they want to face the reality. They want everything out in the open. Then there's people who love to be rocked to sleep with the Democrats.
Well, that's not why the people I know voted Democrat.
Yes,
they voted because they know what Trump is.
No, because really, I know. No, a couple of people told me. I asked them because they know I didn't vote and stuff. They know how I gave them all the rundown of the parties and my reason of not voting. They said they voted because it's somebody else's turn. Now they can't do it. We gonna vote somebody else.
Oh my God! Then why did they vote? Then that's not no reason to.
Because it's somebody else's turn.
That's the same as not voting.
If you conscious,
but that's the same as not voting, though.
No, that's not. That's not the same.
It is.
No, it's not.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
I'm not participating.
Right.
I don't want the blue pill or the red pill.
Right.
I don't want to deal with their
Right. That's the
the
thing. That's
wickedness
what I'm
at
saying.
all.
Well, I think no voting is a vote as well.
No, it's not a vote.
Why isn't
It
it?
is.
Isn't it? I'm using my voice. I'm using my rights to not vote. That's a voice,
Yeah, that is my voice. And I said it earlier when somebody said that
right?
when somebody always said, if somebody says to me that I didn't vote, I don't have the right to complain. I say, but I have the freedom of speech, and that it takes
Hmm.
precedence over voting because my freedom of speech says that I didn't want to participate. And I didn't like what I saw. I don't like either one. I don't like either group because I know they both against me. So why do I get involved with something that is against me?
Right.
It's not going to benefit me or give me anything.
He looked like
And
Alfred
I'm
Hitchcock
sitting
and
here,
the Ghostbuster
I'm
dude.
sitting here watching all these other groups of people get things, and we get nothing. And they already said we get nothing. That's enough to piss you off.
Well, like I said, I think that's going to change this time
You think
because
what?
there's too many red pill people now that are woke, and they're gonna hold this foolish
Right.
But
feet
don't
to
you
the
know what
fire.
red pill is? Red pill is the Republicans.
No,
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 we're not on the party thing. We talking about now that
It's
people
the same
minds are
thing.
open.
Either way it goes, it's
people
the same.
people are now woke. Regular people are woke. They've taken the red pill.
Red
They
pill
know
does
what's
not
going
have
on now.
anything to do with being awoke. Red pill is facing the reality of that the
That's being
Trump
woke.
represents.
Yeah, that's what the
That's being
Matrix is
woke.
about.
Blue pill is taking taking the side of
The blue pill
what
is staying asleep.
Democrats represent. No,
No,
it's not
no,
staying.
no, 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 no,
No,
no,
it's being in the
no, 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 no,
illusion.
Look up
no.
the Matrix. Look up the
It's
Matrix.
allowing lies and illusion.
She just using it because the red is Republican and blue is
It's
Democrat.
the truth. I'm telling you,
No, but look at the thing. Why they made it that
being
way? You gotta look
lied
at it.
to. I'm not allowing nobody to lie to me. So if I didn't participate, I'm not allowing a lie. With the blue pill, is a lie. It's an
So
illusion.
what's the red
That
pill?
was the whole thing in Matrix, the lie, the illusion.
No, no,
That's
right,
why
well,
you
right.
can't
The
sleep.
red,
You
the
don't know
blue
your
pill kept you
reality.
asleep. The blue pill kept you asleep. The red pill unplugged you, woke you up.
Yeah.
Yes, because it gave you reality.
Right,
It led you to face what is real.
But it gave you the
right,
real, so he
The
started seeing the
blue
Smiths.
was
He
the
seen
lie,
everything.
was the illusion that
right.
they
Again,
wanted to cover everything up with the lie.
right. But you're trying to equate that,
Girl,
and I get why you're doing it. I mean, that's clever.
the
It's clever. The
woman,
red pill is Republican
the
and the blue
woman
is Democrat.
wrote her
That's clever.
story from the political, what they built politically. She made her story from the politics, the red Republicans that's where she got her ideas.
No, it's not. Those were gay white
Yeah,
women that made Matrix.
yeah, that's what I said. The black woman got her ideas from the politics and where she come America.
No,
America.
the people that
You
made
know,
you
you
got to
know,
go
you
by
know.
the
Like
directors.
the moment you woke up, you were red pill.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. The
No,
moment
I
you
wasn't.
unplugged and you figured out what was going on, you took the red pill.
No, I didn't. It
Before
That's
was
what the
then,
the
you
movie
red
was
before
about.
pill.
then you were with
It
the
was
blue
the
pill.
red pill that woke me up. It was
That's what I
facing.
just said.
I didn't take the red pill. It was the red pill that
It's
woke me up. It was
it's a
it was
metaphor,
the reality. It was the reality that I had to face.
which
That,
is the red pill.
and then the blue pill was what
What you had the day
you
before.
got to realize what influences are what influences heavily our
But
politics.
you got to ask
Our
everybody
politics
individually.
in the United States. No,
Here
politics
we go. Politics now.
is controls everything in the United States. Every
Earlier it was money, I was told. Now
politics,
it's politics.
there's politics,
Yeah.
everything,
We
every.
can't get away from the almighty dollar. Now we can't get ready from the almighty government.
No, we can get away from. You can get away from both. It's just what I'm saying is to have that red pill, you got to recognize that politics is everywhere in the States.
I take the black pill.
In every single thing we do. And that's how you start recognizing where you're at and you know what exactly it's about. And that's what I'm saying. She got the idea because every field that I went into, everything that I did in my life had played politics in it. So when you look at that and you see that, you can't help but wake up from that. You know what I'm saying?
So everything you did, it was a blue pill metaphor.
No, it was a red pill. I had a lot of racism around me.
I know that's because you said politics played a part.
I didn't have nobody putting me to sleep, telling me be my friends, and I had a lot of politics, hard politics. It was never a lot of racism I dealt with in my life here.
I have too, but I don't separate
it's not
it.
been no blue pill for me. It has not. If it was blue pill for me, I guess I'd be like those black. I'd be like Roland Martin. I'll be like Roland Martin right now.
I don't think that's blue or red. I think that's more of an alliance. He get to see all sides that we don't even get to see.
No, that's blue. he doesn't get it. He wants something. He thinks he just sees. No, I don't think he sees all sides at all.
He see it because he stated when we did that Judge Tammy, the black woman, he said, I'm not going to ask her to ask questions. I'm asking her the questions that you don't understand how it works. And if I was to answer them questions, I won't answer them questions now. I'll answer them questions another time. But he said it would be hard for me to do that if you're going to run her off and not give me a chance and the opportunity and give her a chance and opportunity to speak about the initial reasoning or how the policies work.
Mm-hmm. Well, what are you talking about?
When that judge let that lady go for killing that man in his apartment, he talked to her.
You think that was innocent? You think she didn't know what she was doing? You don't think she was in cahoots with that lady's superior officer?
No, we automatically think that when it don't go our way. And he was explaining it and he was showing it. You can go back and watch the video. And he asked her specific questions. He said, and he told us, if we sit there and ask y'all questions, we'll never understand how a judge works. Because I'm not a judge.
Flat out went into this man's house and shot him. That's the point.
I'm not speaking on that. I'm speaking on the judge herself because we was going red and blue pill. That's all.
I don't think that has anything to do with red or blue pill. I think he does. Roland does. He's definitely blue pill.
I think if we look at it that way, I think whole America, don't matter what you vote or not vote, or if you didn't, we all still sleep.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Because we becoming the same hatred. We're becoming the same hatred that we hate.
No, we're not.
Now let's try to explain that.
You're trying to figure out how you becoming the same hate that you hate.
We assimilating. Their ideas is penciled in. They even show Caucasian women or women of other ethnicities and men that exploit the truth that's not true, and they kill them.
I don't.
We assimilating their ideas back to our nation. That's why Akon is in the predicament you think. But all he's doing is doing what we were gonna do anyway too.
What who was gonna do?
Everybody that think he's not doing good or if he's doing good. We was gonna do that because
I don't think he's doing good at all. I told you what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
I would go. I've had visions in my life of helping my people.
I do too, but I'm learning it's gonna be hard.
not just but having efficient housing and a land of our own, you know, not this extravagance. I'm not going out here having different men. I don't have a whole lot of husbands. You know what I'm saying?
But that don't mean you don't have no vice.
Bring me no vice.
It's something that you do that I wouldn't do, and it's something I would do that you wouldn't do. That's a vice.
Oh, well, I don't even think that's in the conversation that I'm saying. The whole point is he's a big influence,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Okay, I'm still trying to.
Not
I'm still trying to understand what's the problem with him building this city. You saying because you don't okay? You saying they're not going to hire Africans?
No,
That's
what
one problem with it.
yeah,
Then you said that the other problem where he's got a white wife or something, and she's going to benefit from it when he dies.
no, it's not even about that only, but that's a possibility. But what I'm saying is the point that it just does not seem like he's really benefiting Singhalese people.
Okay, so I'm asking how? How do you feel? I mean, why do you say that?
No contractors, no Singhalese contract. They already complained about that. How he's not hiring the talent within Senegal. He's not hiring the people, locals, to do this work.
Okay. Can you pull up a construction company there in Senegal?
Mm-hmm.
I love it when we do the dig deep. Go into
Yeah,
the
we got to do
rabbit
the
hole.
research. Yeah, I got to do the research.
It's not being funny that me and the brother of the portal, we got to dig deep. I was trying to get to a brotherness state, and I'm not sure. I don't gotta say nothing bad on him. We didn't reach that, and it's as well. It's not a utopia, but I want to live in my life just as my older people I was around seeing a brown president. I want to see a first time when I can have a brother pick me up when I'm just sitting there all by myself and nobody around to help me. Will my brother feel good but don't contradict his ideals to what I'm saying and what we're trying to do? That would never help us if we sit there and saying we can't do it. We won't be able to do it. We're not strong enough. Well, that's how curses work. Well, you're bad. You're never going to be good. Black men ain't sugar honey iced tea. We're never going to be great. Well, if you keep doing that, I'm quite sure it's going to never happen.
Because I think, and I'm not 100% sure because I didn't ask. I should have asked, but I don't think Portal's ADOS.
You don't think what?
That he's ADOS.
Who?
The Portal, the guy that was on my panel earlier today.
Oh, what about him?
I don't think he's ADOS.
Okay, he don't see the
okay.
light.
Here you go. Right here in Dakar, where he's building.
What's that?
Enterprise Way Global.
There's like 15.
Oh, all of these groups. Oh, okay.
It says construction. So.
Who are you using? Because you said you having your places built.
I just told you, Ghanaians, my husband's friends, they build.
Oh, I thought you were showing one of them.
No, this is Singhalese contractors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, y'all gotta recognize.
So you even leaving?
That's the thing about it. If you
African man, you ain't get one of us.
So what's wrong with that? One of y'all is just all about these white women. So.
Oh, wow. I don't have with white women. I never slept with a white woman.
That's just the nature of the beast.
No, it's not. A lot of us, we love our African descendant American women.
Well,
We
I
love
don't know. All the men I ran into, they were either married to Becky or something like that. I mean, and then again, I take that back. You're right. But I don't know. You're putting me on a spot, right?
I'm just saying, we still love our women. I'm one of them. But how long you gonna wait? Y'all, if y'all see me with a Puerto Rican or Brazilian, Asian at 40, they go like, "Why you got a Brazilian and Asian?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm 40. My seed ain't getting no younger. I don't care if I can have a baby at 60. I don't want to be a 60-year-old running around with a baby." But if we saying it ain't none of us good men, and it's good men, but that's not who they're salting after, then I can't wait for that. And I seen a new one. Oh my goodness, DOD and Lightbearer. Oh my goodness,
What happened?
it's a new standard.
What?
Okay, me and you, huh?
What's the standard? The new standard?
Oh, it's me and you. Me and my woman are hanging out. So happened she invite her friend or another friend of hers.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess this is brand new. So this is the beginning.
Right.
I go get something and bring my woman, the woman that's with me, back a drink or something of that nature. And I didn't ask her friend or if it's just three of the other friend with her or two of the other friends. Her two friends for something to drink. That's tactless. And that girl will, that lady, that woman will look at me as not valuable, like vital no more, or she don't
Okay,
see me
yeah,
no more.
yeah. I remember. Yeah, I remember somebody saying that. I don't know if it was God, what's his name? I forget who. I forget, but I heard that too, brother. I heard that too.
I said that's my new
That's
standard.
crazy.
The good black man. That's my new standard. My new standard is Nipsey Hussle. I'm not burning sage. I've been putting my woman on. I'm not. My standard is Tupac. I grew up in the street, but I didn't have to. I never been the street. So then now that's my new standard because I don't know where that came from, or a Suki Hana standard, or a I don't cook, I don't clean, but I'm gonna show you how to get that ring. But he showed her cooking and cleaning, so that's my new standard to live. And
But
then,
watch out, or I thought I'm about to do a video on Don't Be a Wife.
oh, my wife.
No, it's gonna be on how don't become a wife.
Oh yeah, for the
I
men.
know
I
Don't
me.
never
get that.
I would not marry a woman who don't cook and clean.
right.
It's just simple as that for me.
Well,
Or don't try.
that's why certain other things have to be put in place before you try to wife her. You see what I'm
No,
saying?
no, no. If she's not cooking, if she's not cooking and cleaning when we first meet, there's no. It's not even becoming a wife. That's why I want to a wife conversation. If she can't cook and clean,
Mm-hmm.
we won't even get to that part, to that point. Trying to wife her.
Mm-hmm.
And this is coming from 30 years of age women, so that was my age group. So it's
That's
like,
gonna be rough on you, brother. It's gonna be rough.
But I
she's
think the word wife it feels like a bad word for me.
So what are you going to be
wife.
called, Nate?
Wife come from women. Remember women, the feminists in the 1900s, this time didn't want to be called women. So they came up with woman. They called them
What's a
woman.
whiffman? That don't sound right.
That's where just like Queen.
That sounds
Queen's not
awful.
huh?
A whiff. No,
To them,
no.
that word was like a slander, derogatory.
That is derogatory. What are you whiffing on her for?
But we okay to be called wives. So I thought that was ironic and funny. They accepted wife, but with men they wanted to be called woman. They didn't. They wanted to
But
be.
I think the word wife. But I'm gonna talk about it in in the video. I'm gonna wait till that.
They gotta
I don't want to
integrate.
get into it now, but it's you want to be more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Definitely want to be more than just that, because then
So does the
but
man want to be more than the husband?
look at the whole thing with Akon. He has 7 wives, right? So she's just a wife, right? I don't know
Right?
that. Maybe they're more, but I do think it should be more. See what I'm saying?
Should be more what?
More than just a wife.
Okay, okay. What do you mean more than just a wife? What does that mean for you?
I don't want to get into it right now. That's the whole thing.
We
But
still talking about Akon.
okay, I can, yeah, because when you look at it, what is Akon doing? You know,
He built that.
if you're just a wife, it's just someone who is just there doing the cooking and the cleaning and taking care of the household. And but that don't mean that you can't have other friends. So he's out here having other women friends. He's romancing other women, right? But you're
Right?
a wife at home taking care of his children and his house, you know.
That's what the news told us he's doing. So we can't go
No,
by
I'm not talking
whatever.
about just Akon at this point. I'm sure his wives are doing that. You know, I'm pretty sure they are, you know.
What you mean? Oh, being like taking care of the home. Yeah,
And the
that's what they
kid
wanted.
and the children. Yeah.
That's what they wanted to be part of.
Ye-
I'm just guessing. I'm not. I'm not making no
Yeah, I mean, if
statement.
there's if
Yeah.
there's 7 of them, they all live together.
I know they live in different countries,
Oh,
but somehow he's a Muslim with many wives.
well, imagine what
Even
they
though Muslim
doing.
is a fairy tale, it's not even real, but just like Jesus, you know. So,
That's us. G's us. No J. E us. E us. Esau us.
well, yeah, it's fantasy, right?
I. The original
Because
letter
there
was
was
I.
no original man named Jesus,
Mhm.
you know. So, and there was no Muhammad that is going to have you pass away one day and have 12 virgins,
72.
as if you're going to be
No, 72, right?
as if
72
you're going to
versions.
be, I mean, you can have 7 virgins in your mind,
No,
you know, in your
72.
conscious.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to your eternity, you can do that automatically. Ain't no bad behavior or good behavior gonna stop you from that.
You
You're
know,
gonna
the
do
Africans
that
have a
regardless.
parade. Certain I want to say ethnicity or nationality is what we call them. They have a
Mhm.
parade and like thousands of virgin girls, and they check them, see if they virgins. Be on YouTube, they started censoring it, so they don't show it as much no more. They started censoring Africa, and they had got mad and tried to fight it, but probably it was a good thing. But I have them saved in my playlist. Is on my. I'll have to find them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got approved for StreamYard the other day because I wanted to start the Brother Talk series, different from all
Mhm.
the manospheres, the Black Male Talk Spears, the Red Blue MGTOW, where we be positive and we
Mix
stay
them.
positive.
Mhm. But DOD, do you get me what I'm saying? I think DOD's lost. He's like,
I'm trying to understand why is a bad word.
well, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad word.
You got the etymology, Light Bearer?
It depends on, I guess it depends on the man and how he goes about
Okay, so
treating.
what do you consider yourself? Because you're married, so what do you consider
Yeah.
for your wife?
Me personally, um, I think I'm more than a wife. That's the whole thing.
Okay, well, okay, if okay. See, when I say wife and cooking and cleaning, I don't mean that's all that she does. She can have her own business. She can, I mean, she can do whatever she wants and still be a wife.
Like you would say to your boys, "Oh, that's my wife." You know what I'm saying? Like she's some nothing.
So okay, so how do you
Like
introduce
the
your
boys
husband?
are more important. You know what I'm
How
saying?
do you introduce your husband? How do you introduce your husband? Because you introduced him to me as husband.
Yeah, but I think about that, especially I think I did a video on my calling somebody your ownership, not only that.
Husband saying for has been. I'm just joking.
But I think I'd rather say this is my lifelong partner. I like that better. Or my best friend.
Okay, but do you introduce him that way? Have you introduced him that way to people?
But
No, ain't no buts. Have you? Yes or no?
have I?
Take the red pill or the blue pill on this
Yeah,
question.
that means you haven't.
Huh? I'm trying to think because I think I did say that once, but no, I don't think so. Maybe I
I
say,
don't think you did either.
but it's
Because
never
an African man ain't gonna go. He is not gonna go for that.
go for what?
Calling him his lifelong partner or my best friend.
No, he wouldn't have no problem with that.
Well, he would. He was an African man. He definitely would.
Okay, let me see the definition. You want the definition of wife, right?
Mm-hmm. Look up with men or something of that nature.
Oh, women.
Mm-hmm.
Let
Because
me see.
the etymology or something. I know you use that because that's how you said nice means stupid and foolish. I was like, oh, she studied.
No, I just know that being nice to people is, I mean, it's just, especially when you say, "Oh, they're so nice to me." It sounds stupid to me.
No, you got to go to etymology, not Webster Dictionary. See, they leave out
Mhm.
certain words, and I was just trying to
Mhm.
explain that to the brother that we
Okay,
look
I
like.
like this one, a female partner in a marriage.
Yeah, that's the definition.
Right.
But the meaning, the word, like if it's old English,
The
old
origin,
German,
where
See,
origin.
this one I don't like. A woman acting in a specified capacity.
yeah, her duty.
Fishwife. Is that what you're talking about?
No, with you got to go to etymology because I learned dictionary ain't gonna explain it. That's all I was trying to explain to the
Okay.
brother
Wife
earlier.
etymology.
Yeah, dictionary don't explain everything. And I'll be trying to click. I'll be going to the other screen, but for some reason on this phone, it cuts me off,
Mhm.
even though I can hear people.
Origin, meaning of wife. Middle East with.
There you go. Yep.
Mm. Oh,
Proto-Germanic.
Waben. Waben.
Click on it.
What?
The purple language, the outline of it, where you can see the whole meaning.
Hmm. It means a
I'm
girl. A with.
learning.
It's Dutch. With.
Mhm.
That one's. They're saying that one's Old English.
Right, from Proto-Germanic, Germanic, Germanic.
Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. But I think that it's very abusive to the feminine energy. Anyway, it goes. That Akon. It's not balanced. It doesn't bring no balance. That's probably why I think I would give the Muslim religion definitely a blue pill because it does put you to sleep. It makes you think something that it is not.
Any
Fell
any
for it when I was living in the Middle East. I wanted so much to become a Muslim until I recognized some things.
all religions do that. So any religion, when you relinquish your powers that you already have on this earth
Mhm.
within you to another deity or entity, higher power, that is red pill.
No, that's blue pill.
Anything you
Red
relinquish your
pill,
own power
red
to.
pill is waking you up.
Oh my bad. Yeah,
Get
right. Blue pill.
aware.
Right.
Blue pill is not is you relinquishing yourself to that and falling asleep within it, engaging in it, an illusion, something that's opposite of what your truth is.
Right. My bad.
You've been given a lie.
hmm
And that's what everybody decided to take in the United States. They decided to take the blue pill.
I think everybody taking the blue pill that thinks you cannot make it in your own civilization without politics and money and the so-called laws.
Exactly. You got it. You got it with the yeah. They're thinking they don't know no other way, or they think that's their reality. You
Like
see,
I,
it's hard to distinguish when you're in the blue pill what is reality and what's not. You become a delusional person.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
A chicken farm. They breed chickens. They give us eggs, and then they breed those same chickens that give us eggs. They send them to the
Mhm.
farm and grow those chickens, and then we kill them and eat chicken. And then they say we can't do that with growing seeds, corn, and things, and get land and grow that ourselves and don't kill a chicken. That we
Mhm.
can't survive without eating a
But
piece of
they
chicken.
set up here and told black people, we're not going to give you reparations. Trump never said that.
He never did it either. Never brought it up.
hmm
Yes, he did. He brought up that he wanted to give something. Nobody else was talking about
So
giving.
why he didn't do it then?
Why he
It's
didn't
easy
do
to say
it?
something. It's easy to say, but why he didn't do? He didn't even bring it up
Hmm.
to go for to a vote or anything.
He's not
Nobody even
going
discussed
to because that's what I'm saying. Neither one of them would really give us anything ever.
it.
We
Okay,
got to realize what
so
we're
him
dealing.
mentioning it don't mean
Yeah,
nothing.
we got to realize what we're dealing with anyway. You know.
Yeah, but you made it sound like that was some big thing that he did because he mentioned.
But that's the point. One said they're not going to do it, and one said, well, he was going to give this.
He wasn't going to do a damn thing because he didn't.
Hmm.
It's just red pill, taking that blue pill, that blue Trump pill. The
No,
motherfucker's
Trump
lulling you to
is not
sleep
the
because
blue
cause
pill
he was
by
not
no
going to give a
means.
god. He wasn't going to do shit,
He's
Trump not
not.
red
and
pill
he
either. That
didn't.
He's
administration.
not blue pill by
And he
no
did.
means. He's not blue pill by no means. He's not rocking us to sleep by no means. By
If
no.
you believe he's going to give reparations,
He
because
was
he
being
mentioned it,
upfront about who he is and what he thought and how he wanted separation. We talked about this before.
To me, if you say I'm upfront about who I am, I'm being honest.
You've been honest, right?
No,
He was
but
been
Trump is
honest.
not
He
on.
has
No, no,
been
no.
honest. He has
If
been honest. How has he not been honest?
ask me who I am, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to say I cheated, I stole, I did this to get here.
He
I'm gonna
did.
say,
He
no, he
did.
didn't.
His
No,
life is open for us to see.
that's
Now,
not
my
true.
life, I have to be psychic to know that chances are he murdered his wife to be with
Chances are,
the
but he didn't tell
woman
you that.
he is
So how
with.
was that he
No, he
arrested?
doesn't have to tell me. But the whole thing is, it's hidden. It's between him. Only people know is his wife and him. The wife is dead and him.
So that's blue pill.
Exactly. It's covered up. You will never see.
Right. So how is he a
All
red
you
pill
will
if he gonna lie
see
about
is
something?
all you would do is hear. You would never see his crimes. We see Trump's crimes. It's on. He wears it. I mean, it's
You see, you be shocked what you don't see.
no. There's no way that we don't see Trump's crimes. We know
We don't.
we know what he really is. We know he didn't pay his taxes. We already knew that when he took the presidency. We knew he didn't. We
Yeah,
were,
but he's lying about all of that.
yeah.
So how open is he? If he
He
red pill,
can't
is it Trump
really
said?
lie. He can't
That
really
is a
lie.
lie.
It's all
You,
over him.
you
It's
need a
all over
little
his
bit of truth.
Okay, he doesn't now flat out say it, but we can see it on him a mile away.
No, I don't want to see it. I want to know it. Tell me the truth. I want to know all the truth. Give me the truth.
That's what red pill is.
You know,
Truth.
it's in your best interest to deny things. You know what I'm saying, Arthur? If we already knew you were a sleaze bag, it'd be in your best interest to deny that we think that you are one, right?
No, I want the woman I lay down with to know I'm a sleaze bag already. She gonna choose to accept it or not. Now that sounds silly because I know a lot of people don't do that. I don't have manipulation.
That's giving her the choice to take the red or the blue pill.
What I'm saying is, you gotta deal with these people to really know. You have people who will walk around and you would never think that they've ever done anything. Then you got people like Trump. Now I mean the way he talks, he lets you know who he is, and
Some
that
people do too. Just
he
like
can't
I
be
didn't know my
trusted.
neighbor
He lets
hurt
you
them
know he
people.
can't be trusted. He lets you know that he's all that.
You spiritual. You
But
know that's not true.
when you look at a Biden, he's not letting you know too much about him. He's putting on a front, basically. I'm like, I can see through him.
No, we know he passed the crime bill. They still voted for him. We know Kamala Harris incarcerated the most black men that any person in position had.
Yeah.
So
There you
that's
go.
not lying.
The blue pill. They chose they chose to be in the delusion that these people are fronted. Sometimes it's the clothes they wear, it's the way they come across as being decent people. They're sitting up here telling people on the news we're decent people. We're like Biden now, he's like, okay, I don't want us to be demonizing anyone, but I mean, he's so demonic. So,
This is what you just said. Trump is red pill, but we don't. He lie about things he do. Biden is blue pill, but
he
we know.
lies about things.
And Camilla, we know. No, I know he lie. We know he lie. He show us he lie, but somehow he blue pill.
Yeah, because he can, by the way the way he comes and fronts you, he's fronting you like, okay, they already let us know about Trump, right? We already know about Trump, right?
No, Trump got to tell us about Trump, not them.
He's an open book.
No, Trump has not. No, hear what I'm saying again. Trump lie about information.
But the reality is, we can see his reality. We can see the truth. We can't see the truth. These people that voted for Kamala and Biden, they can't see past the illusion that these people of grandeur that these people put forth when they speaking.
They did. See what I'm. So listen to what I just said. Trump. We said it. You said it. Trump lies about what he's doing. He's the red pill, right? You said he lies.
Okay, Biden. Jones that cried about Biden winning. You know who I'm talking about? Yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about on the news. What's his name?
I'm just saying people in general.
Butter Biscuit.
I don't know who cried.
Jones something.
I didn't keep up with it. I didn't watch it. My sister told me that.
Well, he started crying, right? And talking about, having children, and how this is a great character. And I'm like, if you knew this man cheated on his wife with a nanny, and then all of a sudden his wife got in a car wreck and died. His children are messed up, but yet somehow he's got good character.
Who said that though? I didn't say that.
No, that's the thing I'm saying. This guy that said that is taking the blue pill.
Yes, if you think he got a good character, yes, that's a blue pill. If he haven't made up, if he did all those things in his life, yes, that's not good. I don't think that's even a pill. I just think he on the side of wicked man. What we would call.
And you're speaking about Van Jones.
Yeah, Van Jones. He's yes, DOD. I know DOD knows. Van Jones said that, Matt. Hey, brother Bakari, welcome. Yeah, he said that mess. But I'm like, you don't even know this man was messing with the nanny. His children are messed up. Do you know why the children are messed up?
Now we going deeper into the
you gotta go deeper into it. I mean,
I know why. I know
right. It just ain't right. But he puts on the facade that he's the pillar of all that is Christ-like, okay, and good, and so the people respond. They think that he is better than Trump. When Trump is not putting up a facade, he's letting you know everything they say about me. I mean, he can't help but let you know the truth about him. He may not say it because they are liars. But I mean, when it comes to it, reality is naturally seen on Trump. You can't help.
He can't lie. You cannot lie to me and then tell me you being truthful at the same time. A little bit of truth.
But you know he's a liar, right? That's the fact. That's your reality.
That don't make it a red or blue pill. That still make it a blue pill then.
But he's not trying to put you to sleep because he'll make a comment about.
He's trying to put you to sleep by lying to you.
No, he's not. He's not. It's not. He's not at all. Trump is not.
So if I walk up to a woman, I'm 37, no children, I don't drink, I don't smoke, but I did do this before.
I mean, he's walking around with, just grab them by the pee. He's walking around with that on his back. I mean,
but everybody knowing that.
I mean, living his truth, his reality. He's a sleazebag. I mean, he didn't tell y'all otherwise. I mean, y'all heard his voice. I heard his voice. Everybody, I mean, he didn't say it wasn't me.
Yeah, but yes, he did. He didn't say it wasn't him.
He didn't say it wasn't him.
He was just locker room talk.
Huh?
He was just trying. He was saying it was just locker room talk.
Yeah, it was locker room talk.
So he was even trying to lie and deny it. Really.
It was locker room talk. I mean, he didn't expect it to get out in public, but
that's why you don't say and do certain things, because if you don't want it to get out, you don't do it. But if it get out,
expect that. But no, he was talking. Men talking.
I never said that. I never say like instance. Somebody recording me, man. I'm gonna rape these women, man, that I'll be lusting over. I would never say nothing that way, and I don't have that in my mind.
Hey, brown girl Bella, welcome.
How you doing, sister? So we gotta come to reality. Is it they being honest or they not being honest? That's the only way I see it. You can't be in the middle of the road.
Yeah, I think he's been honest. I think he can't help but be honest.
I know
think
why.
he's on reality side. I think he's on reality. He's in reality. He's not trying to give us a delusional thoughts. I mean, the whole time he's been president, I haven't been under a delusion with him. I know who he is. I know where he stands. I know.
So what about Biden? Do you know about Biden, where he stands?
Yeah, I know where. That's why I didn't.
Okay, so then,
because I know what I can see. I can see through both of them.
Well, okay, so you not sleep on Biden either.
No, I'm not. That's why I said I'm not taking the blue pill or the red pill.
But you are. But you have taken the red pill because
How?
you can see because you can see them for what they are.
Yeah.
So that's red pill then.
Mm,
That's not a good or a bad thing, like in that sense of it, how
but
you're using it.
I'm saying I want the nitrates. I don't want no more pills. How about that?
No, I know. We don't want to be high no more.
I don't want no more pills. I don't
I
want
know, right?
this shit anymore. You know
I
what
don't
I'm
want no
saying?
more pills, no more
No,
shots.
no, exactly. You
No
know,
vaccination, none of that.
exactly,
Right.
exactly. Just a straight. I take some straight. What they call it?
H2O.
Yes, air. Well, I don't think it's.
That's water.
I
I
don't
call
think it's.
it
Oh, okay. I'm thinking about oxygen.
O2.
O2, yeah, oxygen, but it's going to change. It's going to be different.
Right.
Yeah,
But we got to demand and direct that change. Like, well,
exactly.
and Akon, maybe he need now. You know what I noticed that celebrities that we call in the industry, quote unquote, don't have. They don't have us as friends. Like you're gonna never see somebody with a regular person, but then you're like, oh, they regular. No, you find out, dang, he related to that person that died, or that person that's like, so it's like, so such as, man, they related to somebody already, so they're not a regular person.
No, they're not.
And that's what's scary because it's as 'cause I had thought about if I became a basketball player, could I really talk to people as I'm doing now? And the answer is probably no, because you don't see this. You don't see them. You see them talking to other people in the industry or other
In their
basketball
circle.
players.
Yeah, their circle.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that with my entertainers and music. That's a different show I'm going to do next. Um, some are entertainers, some are very few are muse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that with Alicia Keys. She plays the piano, she writes her own music, and she
I
sings.
used to love Alicia Keys. Oh, I used to
Mhm.
be in love with Alicia.
Mm-hmm.
And she writes some good lyrics.
Yeah.
That I mean, a lot of good lyrics. I can relate to a lot of her lyrics.
I remember her from Teen Summit. We don't even have Teen Summit no more. That was beautiful.
That was nice. Teen Summit.
We
Yeah,
talked
I
about
remember that.
all of this we talking about now. We talked about it. AIDS, even the AIDS, the STDs, the sexuality, the it wasn't college, going to college, education, and
Exactly,
relevance.
exactly. All of that. I miss those
Mhm.
days. Really do.
Once another entity own what we have started and created is over. Just
They
as
always take everything from us. Yeah.
Soul Train, Don Cornelius had to call, what's that white dude name for the American Bandstand? He had to call him. You said, do not bring your show on. He didn't beg him. He just kept calling him. Do not bring your show on at this time because you're going to kill Soul Train. He kept calling him and calling him.
The American Bandstand could never kill Soul Train. Those people
It
were
was,
just, even though I watched American Bandstand, I loved the American Bandstand. I
that
loved
would,
it, but
you think,
it never interfered with my Soul Train.
because
So
they
I
never brought it
said,
on at that time. It was a time he was going to bring it on. He said, do not bring it on at that time. You're
oh,
going
some time of the day,
to,
yeah. Now the
he said,
American Bandstand was the
yeah.
laundry day. It was great. I remember my mama always taking the laundry out and American Bandstand Beyond.
Right.
And then I remember Soul Train late at night when I was younger.
Yep.
'Cause I
So,
remember their commercial, their hair oil commercial, hair
big
oil,
clock. Mm-hmm.
and all of that. Yeah, I was real little then.
I remember
Seven.
coming on like Saturday, like around pretty close to noon. You know,
Yeah.
I forgot
Yeah,
this.
they started doing that in the 80s and 90s, I think. But in the 70s, I'm talking about the 70s when I was a baby, they would come on late at night. They
I
probably
think
come on
you were a baby.
twice. It might have been twice a day.
Yeah, it's like 8 or 7, like dusk, the dawn, wherever you call that. 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. They was doing it, and that was American
Oh, I
Advancement.
only remember catching it early in the daytime. That's what I was catching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When we started, but when he was younger, when Don
Mhm.
Community was younger, rest his soul, I forgot he took his life supposedly, but that's what they said. But he called them and kept telling him, "Do not bring it on at this time. You're going to kill us, and you know it." But I don't think he knew it because they probably was using that guy, and the guy changed it. It's a cool white guy. That I think that white guy would have been instrumental because he actually listened to him.
You see what the girlfriend said, DOD?
What's that?
He said she was unalive with her sorority celebrating the vice president.
What did you call her?
Brown girl Bella?
I thought you called her something else. I thought you said.
Yeah, I thought y'all were seeing each other. I don't know.
Oh, you said that's why you said your girlfriend. That's what I thought. I heard you say.
Yeah. Aren't y'all still dating?
Oh my God. Okay. Oh.
Did I get it mixed up? I'm sorry, DOD.
Not like you didn't get it mixed up, but you put it out there.
Oh, I didn't know. You know, I don't have that many people come to my channel. Only y'all.
I didn't even hear what you said.
Harry, Otto.
Now I got to rewind it. I'm just playing.
See, we can talk about anything over here because nobody looks at my videos and catches anything. So.
Well, eventually they were because I noticed.
No, you didn't. I thought I just asked. So I just asked you, did you see the video where I talked about different relationships? So you could see. You're like, when he was like, when was that? Recently? And I said, no, that's one of those old videos now. So
we just got a lot of work to do.
That's a good thing. Huh?
Got a lot of work to do here in America. And if we're gonna go to Africa, we got to do America first.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We have to do where we're at first. She said she went to LIU. What's that deal with LIU? What's that brown girl Bella? Because he's on the out. Right. That's how he is.
I never heard LIU.
Let me see. You want to come up? Let me send the invite. What are you laughing for?
I'm laughing at you like that. Now you're going to look that up too, huh? LIU?
No, I said I'm going to invite her so she can talk because she's talking. I can't really get what she's saying.
LIU was a Liberty Institute of Youth. No, that wouldn't make sense.
No, she said she was on the live with her sorority.
No. Brother Collard Greens, give me that beat one time. That's what I wanted to do. I should have did that when I got out the military. Went to an HBCU school.
Yeah.
That would been. I know we talked about that. You said you would have did it if you hadn't come out of the military.
Yeah, I would have. When I came out,
I almost did it. I almost went to Hampton, but Hampton didn't have my program.
Should have found another place.
Huh?
Should have found another place.
I did. I went to ODU instead.
You know, that's she went to Long Island University.
That's not an HBCU, is it?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I should have went to one.
I don't believe so, but she better tell you I don't believe so.
Oh, duh, Long Island, LI. Something so special.
I don't think it would have been really in a different. I could have. I didn't want to go to Norfolk. I really liked the ODU's campus, so I went there instead. Hampton is not far from my house at all.
Oh, okay.
So it would have behooved me to stay in Hampton because I had to go all the way across the water to go to school, and that was hard, going back and forth every day. It was hard.
Yeah, in the
The
boat.
drive. Huh?
I was being funny. I said, yeah, in the boat.
I didn't vote.
Boat. You
I'm
say
in
you
a
went across
boat.
yeah, the boat. You went across the water. I was being
Yeah, I
funny.
had to go across the water, across the bridge.
Yeah.
It's a lot of traffic, and not only that, a lot of gas. A lot
I
of
bet.
gas. It was just
How long was
crazy.
the bridge? Like a
But
mile?
but then I could have caught I could have caught the bus. The bridge is about no, it's not. Is it a mile? Yeah, it's pretty long. The bridge is
Yeah,
pretty
because you're in
long.
New York, right?
No, Virginia.
Oh, Virginia. Okay.
Mhm.
It's probably a mile.
Yeah, and then you go under the water, the
Hmm.
tunnel.
You see the hotel? It's a
Yeah,
yeah, the hotel in the water now.
they do.
Yep. I'm not living it. They tell you go to sleep and you wake up
Well, it's
brush your
not.
teeth.
That's a blue pill situation.
That's a great no, that's just crazy.
It is crazy. I mean, it gives you the illusion. It gives you it makes you think you're in a place that's safe, right? But in reality, you're not too safe under there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
'Cause
think you think you safe. You just crazy to think that can't. I don't know. I don't know how to say. Look,
Mhm,
I can't swim. It's only
mhm.
16 feet down, but still, I know how to float. But I'm not gonna be waking up like I ain't gonna go to sleep because I'm like, what if the joint cave in on me?
Exactly. What if it's a fire or something? How long does it take to get out of that tunnel, that hotel tunnel?
Then it's gonna be dark and I'm gonna have the lights on and fish. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna be having nightmares.
Let me see if I can look that up. You said it's a hotel tunnel.
Yeah, hotel underwater. Like it's like your room, your bathroom underwater. You can still it's
Hmm.
still above parts above ground, but the
Mm-hmm.
part that they want to give you, like a restaurant part, your bedroom, your bathroom, where you brush your teeth and stuff that's underwater.
Oh,
The main part of it is
oh.
underwater.
Well, some of it is above, right?
Yeah,
Is
no,
that
yeah,
it?
the main part is like sleeping is underwater.
So when you first come into the hotel, you come by boat
Hmm.
or by plane, a helicopter. I see a helicopter up there. That must be for emergency. But look at that.
It looks sweet, but not me.
It looks like a blue pill situation.
I
Because
think it's like
people,
10,000 to 15,000 a night.
wow, that's
So it's
crazy.
not marketed to me and you unless we get together. But I don't know if I got 25. That's why I got 2,500. Somebody else got 2,500. Somebody else got 2,500.
But that would just be for one room and one bed.
But I'm quite sure we can rent a 2 bed, like like a normal hotel. You get have
Hmm.
2 beds in a room.
That would be for like this room by itself right here.
Oh yeah, it's probably only a 1 bedroom.
15,000 for so we're gonna all just build up this 15,000 and have this just one room right here.
So I said somebody get 25, somebody got 25, somebody got 25, somebody got 25.
So I guess some people be sleeping here, some people be sleeping there, a
Yep,
couple people sleeping here,
yep.
some people in there, over here.
I'm quite sure they allow it to happen because I don't have that walking around.
Yeah, I don't know if a shark. All I have to have is a shark come to the window, and that's enough for me.
I sleep with the light on. So what I'm gonna do when this place get dark? And I had a light. Now I'm gonna be seeing things flying
But
above my head.
I think the light comes from out in the water, though. It's lit.
Hmm.
You know, I think the ocean. I think it's light under there. I don't think it's dark in the ocean.
Yeah, and then they got like lights under the bed and things, and probably lamps, but still.
Yeah, I see that light under the bed. I can see it.
That'd be
But
nice.
it's
I wouldn't mind
nighttime.
doing that a weekend there. That
I know, right?
So DOD, you the black man that's gonna climb ice sculpture like the Lathan, the Alien and Predator, huh?
But I would do it though, man. I would.
Okay.
You really wouldn't stay there for? You wouldn't stay overnight?
No, I wouldn't go down there. I probably like because it's 16 feet. I don't know how far I go. I wouldn't go to. I don't know. I would not now.
How about this room, Arthur? What about that? It's kind of claustrophobic. It looks like it's too close to the.
That's too far underwater for me. I don't care if it's 16 feet.
It's plenty of light.
Private White Institute, PWI. She's silly.
That is nice, though.
Yeah, I would definitely do that.
Yeah.
I'll walk down there. Okay, I'll probably walk down there and look.
Let me see how.
Yeah, take a look around and go back up. Huh?
Right. They're like, you pay 15,000. I don't care. I stay at the top. I stay on. Y'all better be happy. I came out here on a boat in an airplane to be on the water.
Wow. I guess I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if I wish they show a picture of how you get over there. Look at there's a shark. There's a shark right there going over the.
I'm quite sure it's got to be next to an island. I don't know what city or well, not city, but what body of water is near.
Isn't that a little submarine right there? Go down. Yeah, take the arrow down. Down. Take the arrow down.
Like this.
No. You know what I was telling you. You know what I was telling you.
Like
you know what I was telling you.
Where? Okay,
you know what I was telling you. You just wanted to see that picture.
Okay, I'm going down.
No, you got to exit out of this picture. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, go back up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, those right there. Those.
No. Go up some more.
Right here.
Oh, I'm not getting in no submarine. Oh, y'all too crazy for me. No, y'all good.
Hey, I didn't tell you the story where I almost got sent to a submarine.
You almost got who?
Stationed on a submarine.
Oh no, you crazy. Never joining the Navy.
No, I almost got stationed on a submarine. And until someone was like, women aren't allowed to go to submarine. I was like, okay, wow. Yeah, I must went to a submarine.
It's probably harder
on women. Women want equality, but they can't go on a submarine.
No, I wouldn't have mind, but I have to think about it.
They want equality, but they ain't want to build
it. I thought about it, and for me, it wasn't the right move. You know what I'm saying? Especially it was all men, and I'm going to be down there. I did visit a submarine, and I did get to tour a submarine, but that's the gist of it. I wasn't going to be stationed on one. Now, women are allowed now to be on submarines, but
I didn't never know that. Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I went there, I would want to take the sub down from there. I would want the whole experience.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being on a submarine for a short period of time. That's fine.
No, they
but if I have to be out there, out to sea like that.
No, I mean for this hotel here.
Yeah. Okay. Here you go. Here's a picture. They're actually scuba diving. You know, that's like a little underwater hotel area.
If that's real, it's a school of fish going above them too.
That's a school of sharks, ain't it? That looks big. Don't look like small fish.
Yeah, I think those fish. Sharks are not. We keep thinking these animals are dangerous. I think we're making them that way. We are, because we destroying the earth, and the earth like kill them.
Yeah.
Like Mother Nature saying, no, they don't belong here. You better get them.
Yeah.
They're gonna take over y'all land like they took over other people land.
You're a mess. Okay.
Like in the movie with the sharks. Was it not
No, that's really beautiful.
Jaws.
yeah, like Osmosis Jones and the sharks was going
And
to
look,
get the
it's
people.
not even, and you build a hotel like this under the water, but you, like you said, you are infringing on the wildlife, but you're not hurting a human being. You're not bringing in
Would you have a problem?
tourism.
Would you have a problem with Akon building one?
Yeah, you're not bringing in sex tourism. You're not bringing in people who want to take advantage of children. You're not becoming, you're not bringing in crazy people.
Would it be cool if Akon built one?
Yeah, I think so. I think it would be beautiful. He should do that, really, outside the synagogue on the water, have a hotel.
What if Akon City turned into Wakanda? Wouldn't that be sweet?
He's already turned into Anaconda.
Anaconda, you said Anaconda. Well, they gonna eat them up then. Hey, okay.
No, you don't get it.
That's not the anaconda she's talking about.
Anaconda is attached to him.
She's not talking about those anacondas.
What anaconda? Don't want nothing that you got. And she had buns.
I thought you were a mess.
I don't see myself with
talking about one of his wives.
I don't see myself with Instagram type of woman unless she was like such as a regular woman that's just naturally beautiful.
And now these women are going to TikTok.
Oh man.
You said what?
I said women are now going to TikTok.
Oh, I won't dare.
TikTok and Instagram and what else?
That's blue pill. How we got Instagram. No, we went from MySpace to Facebook, and the people say that's better, and it's the same thing.
It's the same thing, yeah. Actually, it's a little better because MySpace, I could not figure it out. Even though I chatted on there I used to go to the African chat on there. That's, I like to chat.
So you weren't even trying to associate with your brothers. See, that's messed up.
Yeah, I did. Actually, no. I'm talking about I was in the military when I didn't have no choice. Being in a little room all the time after work. I needed people to talk to.
I know messing with you.
Besides the people I worked with. So I would chat and go to the African thing. Back
then it was probably different, but like they be trying to get you, they trying to scam you now. I'm like, dang man. You gotta let's go there.
Yeah. I don't know if it was I would always go to the international chat. I like to chat with everybody.
Mine was Yahoo Messenger when you can pick 30 and up, 20 and up, the fun room.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That was my joint.
And Prodigy and AOL.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, AOL. I did AOL. I didn't know about Prodigy. I don't think.
We not hating on TikTok. That's like Instagram or Snapchat, little like bigger brother or little brother.
Instagram.
No, she called me a hater.
I cannot get Instagram for some reason. I just can't get. I don't know how to do it. It's not hard, right? I just see. I guess
like you can use it with your. Let's say if you get a decent following on there, you can use it to show your YouTube. That's how you can build. Like so when I do stuff, I post on there and then go to my YouTube. But it's not, but I in my caption I got my Instagram.
So you can go live on Instagram, right?
You can do lives and you can save them to your video thing, like a little circle thing where you can just keep them there for a while if you want, or you can delete them or archive them. Archive them.
Okay. She said, no, it's not a private white institution. Is that what you said it was, Ortho?
With the college?
Long Island University.
Yeah, she was joking about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't no sexual chocolate there. But I think anything we do with our mind, it's going. But we gotta put the information into our children, like more love, more compassion. But at the same time, we give them the truth. And the more we do that, I think the better off.
Well, it looks like our children ain't gonna be getting the truth this time, because unless they get overturned for this presidency thing.
Well, this presidency no longer for us as a race. It's about what you saying. It's about what you doing. Just like I agree with the brother earlier. Beat the feet to the fire. They don't do what he say. Next. We already you the president now, but
well, it's gonna be hard for him to get anything done because Trump played stalemate. Trump has him stalemate.
No, you don't.
You left him in stalemate, yeah.
Well, that's the case. Obama would have never got us with the debt, with the war debt. He wouldn't have did anything on that. We wouldn't have got health care. So we know nothing's going to come all at one time.
Okay. But the whole thing is,
we got to look at it a bigger picture, not a quick microwave.
Yeah.
And say, well, if he ain't do it, okay, we're going to vote for the next person. I don't care. We no longer can say if he Democrat or Republican.
But he sure didn't get anything for us that.
Who's in? He did. You only could do as much as you can do.
But Trump did a lot.
He didn't do nothing. All he did was go. If he go to, he took a thing from Bush, from Clinton.
Trump did a lot as soon as he came into office. He didn't let them stop him for anything.
What did he do?
Vanilla, right?
No, what I'm saying is he didn't let the Dems get in his way of moving forward for what he wanted to get done.
But what did he get done?
He didn't get done anything for us, but for others.
Okay, but you hold Obama's feet to the fire for not getting anything done for Obama.
Yeah, because he didn't come right in and start doing things immediately. He didn't do, he didn't.
No. What things did Trump do? What did Trump do coming to the door?
That he let them stop him, or they wouldn't allow him to do it.
No. What did Trump do? Since Trump didn't let him stop him.
Trump hit the ground running. Trump hit the ground running. Compared
but what did he do? He hit the ground running. What did he do?
You look up what he did.
All right.
I'm gonna put it this way. I still say Obama did things. If we look at business, for the first time in history, banks, when he was a president and now, did not stop African descendant people from getting loans. He made sure that he didn't do that. He's saying he ain't do nothing. And then healthcare. The first thing Trump tried to do was what? He tried to get rid of the same. Obama was trying to.
Obamacare is not anything. I don't think it does anything. Healthcare period in this country just sucks.
Right.
It's just for the capitalists.
Right. No, it's keep working on it.
That's why they have you eating so unhealthy, so that they can capitalize on your bad health. So I think that's something personal that each person that we as people, we have to take upon ourselves to look after as our health.
We still need our government to put things to say, oh, you can get
because it's so much money. It's these doctors and all this.
Right.
Oh my God, they capitalize big time off of your health.
That's why he went after healthcare, because it helped, and a lot of people, it helped me. They say, well, if that's bad, that he wanted to change the format of healthcare, little by little, because he knew he wasn't going to be able to change, to tell them, man, give the people the same health care we have. They're not going to listen to that. They're going to say,
and
hell,
then
okay.
forcing people to get Obamacare, you had to have some kind of form of insurance. Oh my God.
Right. We got more senators that's
Forcing people.
Republican than Democrat at the time.
I don't need health insurance. I don't need to pay a monthly health insurance fee for a doctor that's just getting rich off of me giving my money. You know,
No, but this time you got a choice what doctor you go to.
Yeah, but I don't deal with doctors. I don't like dealing with hospitals. I don't like dealing with doctors.
Then he made
You see what Bella said, right? What she
Affordable Care Act. Mm-hmm.
What she said?
People we had with Obama as president, we had health care for people with existing conditions.
Yeah,
more jobs available more than ever the last 4 years. 45 work dismantle everything had done.
Yeah,
Before the Trump bill.
because that Obamacare was not good.
No, it was not supposed to be the end all begin all. It was supposed to be the start, not the takeaway. Now you took it away. Now start all over again.
Well, it wasn't good because then you would get docked for not having insurance.
No, that was the part that they had to agree on that. But now the next person that come along, your delegates or other senators, was supposed to say, now the part that y'all didn't want to listen to Obama on, you're gonna listen to us because we're the next group. Mm-hmm. Instead of saying we're gonna take that out and send you right back down the rabbit hole, and you're not gonna have nothing that's gonna help you now.
Well, I don't need them. I don't need them.
Not just me and you, the whole economy.
Well,
that's why Canada don't want nobody in. They closed their door. They said, "F y'all."
Who?
Canada.
Oh, Canada.
They did. They said nobody can come in Canada. They closed down our consulate. Mm-hmm. I said, wow, they funny. I wish they had it online. Since it was 66 pages, but I thought it was funny because they were like, oh, that's the mark of the beast. See, you see the Antichrist president. But he had a thesis or a statement about everything he wanted to do. And the saddest part for me, when he became president, every morning, Saturday morning or Sunday, the guys be talking, CNN, everybody, every news station. The skin color was Caucasian, pale, olive, whatever you want to call it. It had nothing good to say about our. It was American's president. As soon as a racist white man got into office that's known racist, we defending him. We went against hating our man and dogging his wife and daughters, calling his wife a man and an ape. Call his wife an ape. Now this president we love or we back up, his wife was a porn star. My wife went to college. She's a lawyer. She got her degree in law and wanted to help the community. But my wife over here.
Wouldn't you know that's blue pill? That wasn't true. Nothing true about that.
Right, big pharma. But you gonna dog my wife. But then y'all want the guy with the porn star wife that wasn't a good husband to none of his wives.
But he didn't lie.
Yes, he did.
You
quite often
saw the pictures of his wife in the porn books.
So why wasn't he still married to the first wife if he don't lie?
I'm saying that his life was not. I'm saying that his life was not a lie. It was the truth.
He was messing with another porn lady.
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm saying that's his reality. We see it. It's not hidden from us. Like Biden.
No, forget Biden. We talking about Obama.
Kamala's reality is hidden.
Compare him to the man that was good. Compare him to the man we can say is fake or whatever, just as LeBron James. Compare him to LeBron James and Obama. What do we get?
Obama fooled me. I had to put on Obama. I swallowed that whole blue pill and was delusional for a while. I didn't know
Like
whether.
my brother earlier, he couldn't respect not calling me a name, but he talking about he'll help somebody from another race, don't matter what. See, it's like that contradicted what you just said.
What do you mean?
You can't. I gave you a good example of a good president, a good man, but he a lie. But the liar is the red pill.
What I'm saying is you don't get it. Trump didn't have to lie. He can't hide anything. It's reality. We've seen it. He didn't put up a front saying that he didn't pretend to be something he wasn't. Okay.
Yes, he did. He ran for president. He's pretending to be something he's not.
But he ran as he was. He ran as he was. Obama, he's a fag, a whole fag, and he had you thinking
what I'm saying?
No, he had you thinking that he was something that he was not. Right
what
now,
was he thinking that he wasn't?
You still think he's something that he's not. You still think he liked black people. He said in college he hated niggers.
As long as we think that America and our rule of government and politics and everything and monetary don't have a skin color to it, of course everybody would hate Obama and love Trump. Think about that.
No, Obama is delusion. He lied to you.
He didn't lie about nothing.
He did. He hid his true colors.
But what did he hide?
That's why you're in a delusional state, right?
Okay. I'm not saying that the man is.
But I can't help you with this. I can't help you. It's just you still thinking in a delusion.
I've never seen so many black people hate. I've never seen so many black people who say they love black people, who love themselves, would hate the first black president. Doesn't make sense to me.
Ain't nobody said hate the first black president. I'm saying hate the game. Hate the Matrix.
You said you don't like Obama. That's what you said.
No, I'm saying that he was an illusion. He was a lie. But you don't want to see that. And
I can accept that. No, but see, we can accept that. But we can't accept that we actually hate him for no reason.
He was used to get people like me to vote for him. To get us into politics, and they did it. I would say the blue and the red pill woke me up. I said both of them. That's why I don't deal with both of them.
No, I'm coming from the side of forget politics. Forget politics real quick.
You can't forget politics.
No, hold on. This is why I say this. Look at Trump. Look at Obama. Look at their lives. Now, let's throw out politics. Why would I hate Obama but vote? Why would I not vote for Obama? Just throw out politics and vote for Trump.
Because Obama is lying to you.
No, hold on. Throw out politics.
He's rocking you to sleep. All along, and I hate you, dirty nigga.
We about to wake up here. We all about to wake up. Throw out politics.
So he's making you think he's romancing you. He's giving you the best time of your night, right? Of the night. But
nothing changed when he was a president.
Romeo, right? Where Trump, he's letting you know straight out, I don't like you, nigga. And I can react with that. Okay, separate me then, and give me my land and my money. Okay, and we'll be, having the same feelings, But no, y'all are astonished by Obama still, and he's done so many bad things for y'all. So many bad things for y'all. He just
like what?
You in your face and dissed you and everything.
Like what?
He gave gays the right to marry. He ain't do anything.
That had nothing to do with me.
Okay, it had nothing to do with you. Okay, that's what y'all say. Okay, nothing to do with you.
So gays have more power than?
No, not saying that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have more power now. But
if we look at the history of man, all the generals that conquered America were gay. Shakespeare gay. You ain't noticed, did you?
yeah, I know all the European men were gay.
Trump probably bisexual. So a lot of white men love the BBC.
No, actually, Trump was man. He was.
No, he's not no man.
He was actually the masculinity, an example of the masculinity.
Wow. Wow, I've heard it. Wow, I can't believe a black woman would say that. One that loved their people.
Well, at first
Trump is Trump alpha? Is Trump alpha?
But at first I did
Is
say,
Trump alpha?
Fortunately, I have to admit, with that kind of personality and behavior and the language that he was speaking about women, yes, he's
isn't that
so a man that
patriarchal.
So a man that cheats on all of his women, all of his wives, and talks the way he talks, that makes him alpha.
I don't deal with alpha, beta, all that. I don't deal with
No, but you just said that he was an alpha. That's what you just said.
I didn't say he was an alpha.
Oh, you said masculine.
Okay. So if a man cheats on his, he had 3 wives. He cheated on all.
That has nothing to do with his masculinity.
Yes, that's why I say take out the presidency and look at the man.
That has nothing to do with his masculinity.
Exactly.
You've been a man, masculine.
Is your husband masculine?
Yeah, but he doesn't do what Trump does at all.
So then he's not masculine then.
No, I'm not saying doing what Trump is doing for women. I'm saying that it's I don't know how to describe it.
He's white.
He's a representative.
Trump is white. That's why he get to say and do that.
Because if he was a black man, he'd be all kind of no good. If he was a black man doing it.
You know
like Akon and 7 wives. Akon and 7 wives. Akon is no good, but Trump
But
is.
I did say that Akon has been a Trump.
Huh?
But y'all gotta distinguish between what I'm saying. You can't.
Wait a minute. You said Akon because he has 7 wives. He ain't no good.
This has nothing to do
with
with
said.
That has nothing to do with that. Trump and Akon are the same on that level, but I'm saying on a different level, masculinity.
What level? Tell me what level.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about the 2 different things. I'm not talking about the way you're thinking.
No, I'm asking you the way you're thinking. Tell me how you're thinking.
Y'all taking it a whole different place. A whole different place.
No, tell me how you're thinking about it.
All I'm saying is that the Republicans represent masculinity. The Democrats represent femininity. How about that?
Okay.
Do y'all get me?
That sounds just like Trump.
It's still
stuff out there with no receipts. You can just say shit but not have no receipts back.
It's still patriarchal. It's still the whole thing is still they're seated in patriarchy.
Where's the receipts?
All of it though? All of it, not half of it.
The whole thing. It just overlooks the feminine energy, period. They just overlook it. It's still like it's like an abuse of the feminine energy and abuse of the masculine energy as well, because you
want to hear something funny that I paid attention to growing up? All these words we're using, masculine, feminine, alpha, white women have used when I was growing up. You know how many black women I heard using those words? 0. Now I go on dating web, tarot card reading. I know 0 black women that was tarot card reading. 0. All these was white women. See how see, black women don't even realize how they assimilate to white women. But that's not assimilating. You may not be all of them.
That's not assimilating to white women. That's our culture. You got to realize they stole our culture.
But it's still assimilating back to what they did. They never did it.
But it had nothing to do with them. It has nothing to do with them. Witches has nothing to do with them. Witches is our ancestors.
Then why are black women? Tell me a good reason.
Because it all has to do with us. You got to realize we're in a we're prisoners of war. They stole
I
everything
understand that.
about us.
I know that.
They
That's why I say
stole
nothing to do.
everything that we were doing, and they started doing it.
But they
So
corrupted
it's
it when
not
they stole it.
them.
So it's
No,
not the
I'm
truth
not
of it.
talking about anything that they're talking. You got to realize the difference between white people and black people. Black people, you may hear something, you may think, but it's not. We're not saying the same thing. They're not on that level.
There should be zero black women feminists, but they are. I'm not saying you're not one. Why would a black woman become a feminist?
But Liberia is a feminist.
I'm not a feminist.
You
What
are.
are you talking about?
You're not a feminist.
She is. She's a feminist.
How am I a feminist, DOD?
Okay, well, why is Akon so bad, but Trump is?
That don't make me a feminist.
No. But just answer the question.
I said they both are bad, DOD.
No, that's not what you said.
I did. I said, you remember you got on me, you was like, why are you putting him in with Trump? I said, yes, he's being like Trump.
No.
Just like Trump.
No, you said there were two different levels. Something
of masculinity. I'm talking about
right.
masculinity, and then I'm talking.
Right.
No, when I was talking about, listen, DOD, listen.
That's why I asked you to clarify yourself.
Listen.
That's why we're still on it.
Listen. Let me clarify this because you just drive me crazy, and then you're gonna call me a feminist. A feminist?
Because you are.
I'm not a feminist.
Watch by the answer you give me.
I'm not in no feminist.
Watch the answer that you give me. Go ahead.
I am not no feminist.
Okay. Why is Trump considered Trump masculine?
I'm just saying that he's giving off a masculine energy because of the way he's just very masculine.
How?
It's not in the way that you're thinking.
I'm asking you the way you're thinking. Tell me about how you think. Don't worry about how I'm thinking.
Astrologically. I'm thinking astrologically.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I get it.
And that's what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with something higher. I'm not dealing with that nonsense that you on that level. But you want to call me a feminist.
Because you are.
I'm not a feminist. If I'm sitting up here telling you I'm not a feminist, I'm not a part of no feminist group. How you gonna tell me?
You'll be part of no group to be a feminist.
But I'm not a feminist. You think I'd be married to a man if I was a feminist?
Yes.
No.
No, that's where it started. They were married to their white husbands. Then they went home. Why all the black women went home to an empty home after the syphilis, death, and war. Their husbands left because they had PTSD. They had mental health issues. The feminist movement restarted up after they seen black women were absent of the black men. They restarted. They did it really fast. It was like rapid fire because that was their best time to infiltrate our black women mind and implant that.
I love black men. So I'm not a feminist of any kind.
No, I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying that's why.
No, you just said I was.
I'm saying you can be married and be a feminist.
No, I'm not no feminist. Believe me. I'm feminine. I rest in my femininity, but I'm not a feminist. That's two different things. I don't hang out with Caucasian crazy lunatics, females. And I don't think, you don't hear me blogging about female this, female that. I'm
no, but I'll be on panels with you all the time when we're talking about different subjects. And okay, like what's my art.
Because I talk about my art.
Right, but it's not that you talked about my art. It's the way you were talking about my art.
Yeah, my art. You know what my art means? Harmony, justice, peace, reciprocity. That means, you giving and you
being equal. I understand. I don't know what that. I get it.
Propriety. All of those.
But you claim my art, right? All those qualities, right? But you claim my art to be feminine, right?
No, I didn't say it was feminine. It's feminine and masculine energy. It's balance. Didn't you hear the word balance in there? It's a balance of the I'm a masculine energy and a feminine energy, okay? Within me.
Mm-hmm.
When we're on the panel again, it won't be tonight, but we're on the panel again. And you bring it up, bring something up.
But always, where your brain be? Because I be
Because
always
you always talk up women, but you talk down men.
I talk what?
You talk up women, you talk down men.
How do I talk up women and I never have women on my panel or women around?
No. It's not that to have women on your panel. It's the subjects that we be discussing.
I don't even talk about men. I'm talking about the feminine and masculine energy. That's what we don't have in this world. We don't have a balance of it. We have an imbalance. Am I constantly nagging about that?
Yeah,
about how imbalanced our society is.
Right. And then, but I know what you're talking about. When you would say the men fought or the men not doing their respectable spot, but you won't bring in the woman.
I never said that.
But you have.
I never have.
Go back and listen to some of your videos. I do that sometimes.
Huh?
Go listen to some of your old videos. I'll be doing that with my videos.
And what I say?
You say you love black men. That's why I tell you to a lot of black women. But you never prop us. You never post things that say you love us. Or like Instagram women say, I love black women.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that to females either. But I talk to my people as a whole and I say that how powerful we are and how strong we are and how great
you would never say women keep your legs closed. That's why you got pregnant by the buster.
No, I don't. That's not my channel. That's not my channel thing. My channel is spirituality, DOD. I talk about balance of the energy, of the feminine energy and the masculine energy. I'm not here to tell black men or white or black women what to do. With
again, like in the future, when you turn into your feminist way, I'm gonna remind you.
Okay, if you think so, but don't call me a feminist because that's an insult. I don't call you names, DOD. Don't call me.
Okay, well then I apologize for calling you a feminist, but like I
said,
because
I didn't call you. I didn't say you're a male chauvinist. I didn't say anything like that, insulting you or anyone else like that. And I just appreciate that you're not insulting me like that.
And I said, okay, I apologize.
And I never would call anybody those things because I don't say that you are exhibiting that. You know, I don't pay no mind to it, even if you are exhibiting that. It's
well,
not.
I've seen you exhibit it, and I've seen you exhibit. I've witnessed it. I've been you not talked about on live streams.
Well, tell me now, because I don't get what you're saying. Explain.
Brother just told you. He just explained it to you.
No, you didn't. I didn't hear one thing you said that I said.
We be discussing men, or we be discussing even if
feminists don't, like you said, feminists don't love black men. I love black men only.
Yeah, you would say something, and then you would say, "Well, the man fought," and it's as, okay, why did that come in there? And we accept it because it's okay, cool, because you're a lady, and we not because you don't experience this only from the woman point of view.
Yeah, from a woman's point of view, exactly, because I'm a feminine woman.
Right, but then
I can't be a man.
Yeah, no, but you don't never say. You would say, well, the man to blame, but you would never say, well, blame.
The man to blame. And what situation am I talking about? The man to blame.
No, when you would say it real quick. It's not like you focus point on it. That's
but what's the man to blame? Tell me what the man to blame for what?
Whatever you were talking about, you said it a few times. It's not a diss to you or to call you bad. It's a thing you would do, but you probably don't know.
Give me some context, because it may be a fact that a man is bad. It may. In what context was I talking about this man being bad?
I love you so much, Liberia. I love you.
I apologize. I apologize for Light for calling you, and I do honestly from the heart.
No, but give
Want to
me the
apologize, but I'm just saying,
contact.
but you do it. You
Give
do
me
do
the
it.
context. Give me the context, because it may be a fact that he is not right. Because I'm just stating the fact.
How you
Yeah,
say that?
you might be, but okay. Like I said, I'm just gonna leave it alone until it comes up.
Right. That's the only way to show you if you as you talk and we do different things together.
But that don't make you no feminist.
No, we just
Because
say how
you get
you.
mad at the situation with the men.
Yeah, you separate the man from the woman as is only the man fault. That's what
Right.
we're saying.
Exactly.
Because the men do have fault.
No, as
Women
in
don't.
only the man fault, not his faults or flaws.
No.
Only his faults. Only him by himself.
Well,
Like
women
our
probably
women
have
have
fault
nothing to do
too,
with it.
but I'm not dealing in a situation where the woman is coming
See,
into.
but what you have to understand, Light Bear,
What did
listens
the
to Cynthia G.
woman
She
have to
listens to
do with?
Cynthia G, so that's what she gets.
No, so what did the woman have to do with the situation? Please tell me, were we focused on the man or we
Okay,
focused on the woman?
divorce with no cheating. We just automatically assume it's the man's fault. He didn't cheat. That's not right. They're getting a divorce. We won't say.
So in my video was I talking about a man getting a divorce?
No, I'm giving an example. I'm saying we're gonna show you every time you do it. We're gonna say, oh, see, you did it.
No, because I've always been fair. I've been balanced. I've said when I've said female and males, I've said females and males.
Okay.
So I don't get what
the only way we can really do it is just that when it happens, we'll bring it to your attention.
You don't even remember the context.
The brother just told you.
Come to me over something I've said, but you don't remember the context of it.
I gave you many examples, but you keep saying
no. There's examples.
You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it.
It does not ring a bell. It does not ring a bell.
Okay, it may not ring a bell, but
I want you to give me the point and the context that I was talking in. That's what I want you to do.
Would you remember?
Yes.
Well, the brother just gave you several.
We was talking about a situation.
Listen to what he's saying.
It was spiritual. It's because I still think natural is spiritual too, but a lot of people don't want to think that. But okay.
Okay.
And you said the man has the full control. I don't know if we was talking about family or his household or something he did, but it involved his wife as well or his woman he was with. And
but I said vice versa.
No, but
if the woman cheats, bad things happen to her too. I said if I cheat, bad things happen to me in my life.
But that's not
how it brings that energy to their life, they tear down.
She don't want to hear it. I'm trying to tell you, but she do not want to hear it.
Right, that's not how it went, though. That's not what you said. When you
what did I say?
You blamed the man, and you had.
No, I never blamed the man. Y'all must be thinking to get me mixed up because I said I know when I was talking about cheating and I brought up cheating, I said I know women cheat. I know women cheat. I know men cheat and I know women cheat. So what I was saying was I was coming from a person perspective. A person, not a gender, but a person. I was talking about energy you bring into your life that will tear down what you have with someone else. And you brought that. I even said me as an example in this because I don't want someone saying that perhaps I'm isolating myself and making like it's other people, but no, it's not other people. Even me in my life, if I'm cheating, it's only obvious that what we do is when we do those bad things, we're bringing that negative energy into our life, that bad energy. And what we're doing is we're destroying not only ourselves, but we're destroying our relationships. You see what I'm saying? And that is vice versa. It's not just male, female. It's not just the male. It's the female. I even point out myself.
Do you have a video?
I'm not a feminist.
Do you have a video like do a thing about Serena Williams?
No, I wasn't even doing a video on any particular man. I did a video on Akon.
I know a lot of your videos is
because Akon, we're in a patriarchal.
You notice that too, huh?
We are in a patriarchal. I'm only going to do a video on Akon. Now I could do a video on some black females in this election, and I really am perturbed with them. The ones that went out.
Kristen Carrison, I got Eve.
The ones that affected our people with this blue pill law.
Serena Williams.
Went out stomping the ground to get our people to vote for this blue pill.
Yeah.
You know, I can talk about them.
That's you sectioning it off. No, do them as a whole.
But what are they doing that is on the grandstand?
She don't even want to do it. She's arguing not to do it.
Grand scale, like what Akon is doing. I have to find that female that is.
Oh, Jada Pinkett Smith.
Huh?
Jada Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett. She's just people.
See.
They won't be impressed by her. We all know she's
great. Excuses not to do it. See.
Kamala Harris, Candace Owens.
Oh, Kamala! I could do Kamala Harris.
Candace Owens. No, do
Candace. I would do Kamala Harris.
Candace, we can't find no information. Help us find information on who Candace Owens is.
No, I don't care. I did a video on Candace.
Did you diss her? Did you tell her she's a scallywag that came from nothing? That when she married the white man,
I used to go to her channel. I used to go to her channel, and she used to come to my channel. I just stopped bothered messing with her because I didn't want her around my channel.
Yeah, she's detrimental to us.
Yeah, but she's not a bothersome to me at all.
She's big in the news. Ask anybody about Candace Owens.
I don't really pay attention to that.
I don't either.
I see now, DOD, where you're coming from, because I'm doing this video on Akon. So I will look at Kamala, and I do have females that I am perturbed with. Don't get it wrong. I do have.
I'm not getting it wrong.
Yeah, don't get it twisted and think that I know there is females I secretly look at, and I'm like perturbed. Very perturbed. I'm highly perturbed with this one that stomped the grounds for this Biden and got our people. What's her name? They mention her name so much.
You're talking about the Atlanta lady,
yeah, and then the Atlanta
Stacey Abrams.
Yeah, Stacey Abrams and what's her name? Keisha Bottoms was praising her.
So imagine if you had a son and he heard you what you say about Akon and Obama, and then he heard you say about Trump. Who would your son growing up loving?
I would explain to my son. He would know in depth where I'm coming from. He would know
that he can't see that. That's what I'm trying to
show. I don't understand where you think I'm thinking about Trump in a highly way. I'm not thinking about him in a highly way. He is what he is, and he's not putting up a front.
But your black son don't understand that.
There's a difference between Akon. Akon is lying.
Real quick. I had to explain this to all black women real quick.
Akon puts up a front.
Hold on. I had to explain this to black women real quick.
Mm-hmm.
When my mother, even her one time, she didn't do it. She didn't talk about our father. Mm-hmm. She looked at me. She said, "Black men ain't shit." That's all I heard. So imagine you hearing that from black women. But you don't hate black women because you love your mother. Mm-hmm. Your mother never said you gotta love me to love black women. But I love my mother so much. So imagine me growing up and just hearing my women just say bad things about black men. But then on the other hand, when I get around them, and that's when I learned, black women was praising Puerto Rican men, white men, for the same good things out because I used to watch out my window. The good black dudes would get dissed. Then we wondering why the 2% with white women now or other race. Why you see Kanye West?
All, you totally missed me talking about Trump. I said he was a total. I forgot.
I know, but
you missed that video where I called him a big name.
You missing it again.
You missed that video. But
you don't hear that
sound. You missed when I called Trump. I forgot whether I called him an idiot or a total.
Like, listen to what I'm saying. Your son don't hear that part. Please hear me on this one, please. Your son do not hear that one.
I know y'all don't. Y'all don't hear it. Y'all want to hear it. You want to hear. I did not call Akon out of his name.
Totally missing what he's saying.
But I did call. I didn't call Akon anything. I did call Trump a sleazebag. I said he's a liar. I said that he is reality. He just does show what.
That's what your son hear. Your son don't hear the idiot or a liar. He's reality and Trump's masculine. Then you call Obama not masculine.
But that's not taken away from anything from Akon.
No. Hear what I'm saying? No, that's not what I'm talking about. Your son do not hear.
Akon is masculine too. Akon is doing exactly what he's using his masculine energy. He's in his masculine energy, but it's not balanced. It's not healthy.
We know
Trump is.
No, Trump is not healthy. If I'm saying they are both alike, if I'm saying Trump,
you have to say that to your
alike, it's not a healthy masculinity at all.
You gotta tell your son the player is wrong, the drug dealer is wrong, that dude that hurt that girl is wrong. He gotta hear that like all the time. He can't hear the player wrong, but the girls didn't know no better, or the girls should have known better. I mean, that. See, now you know where I'm going with it.
I'm laughing at Terry. Check out Terry. Terry said there's 2 guys in Harlem that go by the name of Blue Pill and Red Pill. I know they are brothers who are called the Pill. Yeah, I watched their videos. It's called Know the Lad. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Terry.
But I don't know. Maybe you will get this when you think about it. Think about what I'm saying. Your son don't hear that.
I get what you're saying, but I think you've been a little bit over exaggerated or over misunderstanding me. What I'm saying, you're not getting what I'm saying. It's not saying that I'm not saying that anything bad about black men at all. I'm saying that Akon is going to influence a lot of black boys back home to be the wrong way, and that's my concern. That's one of my concerns. But the other concern is what is he going to bring in there? What is he building this city, and what kind of people are going to be coming in? You know what I'm saying?
Right. And
then why is he hiring the talent of Senegal? Why is he hiring the talent of Senegal to build the city?
Now this is what your son hear.
Mm-hmm.
This is what he's going to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Akon, black man, he's doing bad. Don't matter what he's doing. This is what he hear. Trump, he's a bad man, but he's telling me the truth. So your son is already saying white, black is not going to be telling me the truth, and it's going to be bad. White, they're going to be bad, but tell me the truth. Who will my son pick? If a woman walked down the street, Asian, black, white, every woman of a darker skin is going to not be picked, not even be looked at, because it already told she was bad. But that white girl, even though
has nothing to do with what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, okay, so you want me to be blue pill with this Akon situation and just let it go, let it be.
No, we want the truth, but
you don't want me to say the truth. I see it. I see him. I see him connected to the Democrats, anyways.
See what I'm saying?
And Democrats are not all black men. Matter of fact, black men are more Republicans than they are Democrats.
Well, no, we got infiltrated, but it's more. Trust me, that's why they said Biden got cheated for. But we all voted. The 70% of us that voted were black men. The black men with white women, because they all love what every black man that's a Republican has a white wife, or she's not a black man.
That's the necessarily. No, you can't
Or
say
he's
that.
very whitewashed. My
It's like
uncle has a black wife.
almost saying that all black men were Democrats, and I had to clear that up. No, mostly
And if
black
they're not a
women.
Democrat, why wouldn't a black man that knows his history not be a Democrat for the symbolic reason? Well, for the
Because,
symbolic
like
reason,
I said, this dude right here said that for 100 years he's going to make sure that y'all vote Republican. This dude right here, and he was going to make sure black people we black people stayed down
listen to
Yeah,
him.
but do you know why he said that?
and asleep. That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted us to do.
Why he say that? DOD said.
Yeah, I know why he said that.
Why? Please tell us.
He wanted to keep us asleep.
No, you gotta give us a better, like, not being funny. That's not a good reason. If I was gonna
That is
explain,
a good reason. That's what Democrats do. Typically, to rock you to sleep, make you have the illusion of grandeur, like you.
Can you name the Democratic senators
Everything you need,
of
and
each
then
state?
not give you anything.
Can you name the Democratic senators of each state? Can you name
No.
one?
No.
well, Biden is one.
But still, we don't know that. But this was said back in 19 what? And we listened to that just as when Malcolm said, black women are the most unprotected women.
But if we listen to that, then we would heed it. Nobody's heeding this old information at all. So you must
Because
be
nobody's listening to the reason is being said.
Because, you know, before the ballot of bullet, Malcolm X
But if you're still voting Democrat after 100 years and you haven't woke up and got it yet, then
I'm not voting Democrat, but I'm trying to get you to understand what your son is going to hear.
But we're stuck. That's why I say we're your program as much as I'm programmed.
Well, unfortunately, I wasn't given a son, so I can be blamed for everything.
No.
Old dude did a video. Old dude did a video. Old dude did a video. BM2 did a video on a rapper that got shot. He got shot in Atlanta, right, or Florida? Where that rapper get shot at recently? Was it his mother's fault, his father's fault, or just his fault for making them?
Who said his now? And I seen that on BMT channel. I had to unsubscribe. Who said it was a black mother fault? I didn't hear nobody say that.
No.
Saying, damn,
listen.
What she's doing. This is what she's doing. She's listening to Cynthia G. She listens to Cynthia G. bullshit. If the this is what Cynthia G's philosophy is. If the man is not in the home, and the boy and there's a son in the home, and he grows up and he does something like this kid did, this child here did, it's the man's fault. They absolve the woman of all fault, even though she raised.
Listen, that's the problem. How can a woman be at fault with you?
See?
When you don't even listen to the woman.
You just did it right there.
Because you come from Cynthia G. I know what you're talking about. Before you even say it, I know where you're coming from.
No, what I'm saying is, I didn't forget what I was going to say. Okay. Right. What I was talking about what BMT was saying, BMT's channel. He asked the question. Okay, a question. Right. You got that? It's a question. He asked. He said, this rapper got shot in one of the states, I think Atlanta. He was a rapper.
That's correct. In Atlanta. Yeah.
Okay. Was it BMT asked in his title, was it his mother's fault? His father's fault? I don't do questions like this. Or was it his own mind?
Okay, so let me ask you, you answer that question. Whose fault was it?
It was his fault. He made the decision. He wanted to be a rapper. He wanted to be out there. We all have to take responsibility for our own lives. I take responsibility for my own life.
That would be my answer too.
But you see how when we just brought up the part where we talked about you're not a feminist,
but you just
I'm not a
exacted.
feminist.
No, I'm not calling you one, but you just exacted their idea of saying yes, not the boy, the young man being shot. But you said yes, it's the black man's fault. You just said that. That's
No,
what
I
we were
didn't.
talking about.
I didn't say it was the black man. What black man's fault?
You said if a child being raised in the way the life goes, and the woman raised them, but since the father not in the home, it's the father's fault.
I didn't say that.
How did it just go? Before the King
No,
Von,
I
said
said
it in between it.
BMT2 had a title. It
No,
said
before that, nope, it was something else in there. If we rewinded it at between 240 and 245, we'd hear it.
hear what?
What you had said, and that's the part. When
what I
watch
said
the
about
video,
DOD.
yep.
I said DOD, you don't listen, so how can you blame a woman?
No, listen to what you said.
What did I say?
Between 240 and 245, you will have to listen to it tomorrow or something. That's the time.
No, I want to clarify this now because it doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
You accusing me of something. I didn't say anything about no black man's fault right about now.
I'm not going to accuse you. You just did. Now
I didn't say it.
Well, can you please write that down and check your video out?
I said BMT said, was it the mother's fault, the father's fault, or the man or the young man that got shot's fault?
And I said, coming from Cynthia G's camp, because Cynthia G always says it's the man's fault because he's not in the home, and I'm always saying, well, that would mean that the mother has no fault at all, even though she raised them.
No, I would say it's both of their faults, because that's where I'm always talking about the feminine and the masculine energy.
If the father was never around, it's the mother that's raising them. It's the mothers that's teaching them.
But what I'm saying is, it takes two to make a child.
Oh, right. Whoa. We understand that. But as far as the child being raised,
but
it's the mother that's or is it the father and the mother? And it could be the father. It could be the father and the mother. It could be the father. It could be the father and the mother's nowhere around.
Is the father dead? Is the father dead?
If the father is dead, alive, he was never in the child's life.
Well, it's his fault for not being in the child's life.
See, there we go. See,
I can accept that.
It's the mother's fault
not being in the child's life.
The child needs both parents. That's when I was growing up, my mom. The reason why I didn't have children out of wedlock, and I didn't have children without a father. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be blunt with you. How I was raised. Yes, I would be held.
We were all raised that way.
I would be
you had your mother and father in your life.
I don't know about black men though, because
I did.
You're saying black men are excused.
No. I'm saying if the father is not home, if he was never there to teach his son anything, if the mother is the only one teaching him something, it's got to be her fault.
He made a child. That's still a responsibility.
It doesn't matter how the child was made. We know how the child was made.
Yeah,
let me put it this way. If the father was never in the house, if the father was never in the house, and the mother teaches the son or the mother teaches the son or the daughter that 2 + 2 was 5, how is that the father's fault?
How I was raised, it would be my responsibility. It would be a bad decision to make, for one thing, to have a child and not have a man or have a father there. That's the way I would
happen. We know that. We know that's how it goes. But then that happened. So what you do then?
Right. So that don't mean that it's just all the responsibility rests on one person.
What? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It takes two that need to work together.
It'll never be a woman's fault, regardless. it's gonna always be the man's fault.
But when you do something,
He could have gotten that girl, he could have gotten that woman pregnant and never seen either one of them again. And it could have been both of their, it could have been both of their decisions. It could have been both of their decisions to go their separate ways. And that child grows up and does something wrong, it's gonna still be the man's fault.
When you have a child, you can't make decisions like that. I'm sorry.
No, but it happens every day.
And that's why we have the problems we have. But
no, regardless of the problems that we have, it happens every day. And if something happens with that child, does something wrong, it's going to be the father's fault.
I got brothers, and my mama holds their feet to the fire, and she held my feet to the fire. She raised us both the same. She gave them the talk, and she gave me the talk about going out here. Same people talk. And the whole thing is, my brothers have responsibilities, and if they shake their responsibilities, my mama doesn't let us, nobody shaking the responsibilities. She's a tough one. So if they shake their responsibilities and I shake my responsibilities, we would equally be held to the fire. You know what I'm saying?
But do our society as a race do that?
No, unfortunately, we don't. It's a balance. It's a balance. Y'all just told me that it's never the woman's fault. It's the woman's fault. It's the woman and the man's fault.
If a man is a single father,
just put it all on the woman.
If the man is a single father, and if the child grows up and does something wrong, and he raised it, it's his fault.
Yeah, but it's also the woman has to be ashamed of herself from leaving the
family. Regardless if she's ashamed of herself or not, it's still I mean, it's the person's fault because of course he did the deed, but obviously the child wasn't raised correctly.
As long as we keep the rhetoric alive, is for Black men, we held to a different standard to every race man, but don't even include those race men for this instance too. If our standard is different from our women, only when it comes to, she got a business, why don't you got one? Well, I don't do nails and hair. And that's like kind of different of what my mentality I was taught to do, which I would want to do if that was brought in my mentality and I don't have to be gay to do it. But that's an easy product to do. So why don't you have a business? Well, is you going to support me selling vacuums and selling lemonade? No. So we don't hold each other from the same fire. So now we go out of race. Why you not doing
that? I mean, because the whole thing is people understand that people have to figure out what they want to do with their lives, right?
No, hear what I'm saying? You're not going to buy my vacuum. So if you're not buying my vacuum and she's doing hair and nail, that's something that all raised women would do because of a beauty standard they created for the women to have. That's a market. That's going to always be a market. But I'm trying to create a market because I'm already in a saturated market. So Amazon go work because he was like, sorry, he was white. That was Black. There was only one conglomerate Black-owned business that was ran by us, made by us. Secretary to the janitor was Johnson & Johnson Publishing Company, and they destroyed that. We had BET. They destroyed that. We have Tulsa, Oklahoma. So is that
the Black man sold that? He sold it. They didn't.
We didn't do it by ourselves. We needed help, and that's the thing. Well, when I'm supporting some woman, her hair and nail business, when I had bought her or cash out like something for her birthday, she saved her money. Oh, good. You say Black men don't save their money. Well, we do. We gotta pay more bills. We on our own. Nobody gifted me a bed set. Nobody gifted me a closet for the clothes. Women are special. We treat them. Well, I took the 12,000 dates I had. I paid my money. 12,000 women ate free. So imagine how many dates they went on with other men. We don't have the same equalization standards than we should have in theory, but in thought. Have a good night, brown girl Bella. Yeah, we don't have that. We have a theory and thought, but we don't actually put it into reinforce it. We don't have no play. It's no play. It's no real time cues of, oh man, maybe they do work hard. They work just as hard as us, and we know our women work hard. But when it comes to the man, it's our fault. We don't work hard enough.
No,
Well, we
I
can't work
know
hard enough.
black men work hard.
We can't work
See,
hard enough
I
because
noticed with women, especially black women, because that's all I've ever dealt with. They always want to be considered equal, except for when it comes to paying the check for dinner.
Well, I'm not equal to men. Nobody,
See,
and that's something that I learned in my life the hard way. And
but a lot of women,
and I think that's part of
but a lot of feminist
my
women believe
reality.
that.
Huh?
A
That's
lot of
the
women believe that.
reality that I had to wake up to in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'd say, you got to realize I come from the 90s.
that was great.
And that was the time when we were brainwashed, So, but I learned, I got knocked in my ass, because I've learned the hard way,
Well, I don't mean physically. I don't mean physically.
No, I meant I don't want equality with my man at all. At all.
Did you notice a difference when you dated the white guy, when you've been with black men, and then even the African man? Did you notice a difference of how they're treated? Your white man come home, he did okay. When the white guy came home, he didn't say, "Good golly, light bear, I had a hard day at work," because they discriminated against me.
No, I didn't have that kind of I had a bad abusive relationship with the white guy, and very abusive, very insulting, very. I was just in a really bad place in my life, so that wasn't a good thing. That was me. I was real young. I was only about 16, 17. He was like old enough to be my father. Huh?
I thought you was in your 20s when you dated him.
No, I didn't. I knew better than date white guys in my 20s. By that time, I grew up from my teenage years. When I was about 21, I finally woke up, and because he was very abusive. It was just an older man, old enough to be like, he was literally my mother's age.
Oh, wow. If you go to the black women channels like Cynthia G, Kristen and Carolson, they all hate black men. You see the same rhetoric. Now go to the black men channel that's talking, I guess we could say, bad about black women. So the one thing we all the black men have in common, they all are the same. The saying the black women don't have in common, they are not the same. Because the one thing that women can do, and then we call them special, they're great. We even say your middle section is sacred, which it is. It's golden, just as the men. Women have the power to choose the man. The man, we have the power to court the woman.
Yeah, and the man sometimes is very good at courting.
Most of the black men, if you even Tay Diggs, now we can call them shout outs to everybody. All the black men with white girls, go listen to what they said. Now go listen to all the black women with white men. We gonna look at them and say, "You talking about the archy? You're not talking about spirituality. Not you. You're not talking about their mentality." Because if you look at a lot of them white men with black women, they hate black men, and they can sit at home. As long as he know he hate black men, he okay with her, even if she do black power. Because it's funny to him. I'm your husband. How you teaching me black power, but you the wife?
I may have hate, but I don't have it the way you think I have it for people, because I can see, I don't have that kind of, not, I hate, but I probably hate what they do and they've done to us.
And we get tired of hearing it, because me and DOD know it, but we don't do that. I don't know his past, but from telling from the brother, I'm quite sure he might have crushed a lot, but he probably wasn't a player. I'm just being funny though. DOD, I'm being funny, but
who might have crushed a lot, but did
the player? No, I'm being funny. No, I don't know his life like that.
He loved his wife. DOD loved his wife.
I know I'm being funny, but I'm quite sure he wasn't no bad man. But you leave it up to Cynthia G. Leave it to Cynthia G. we don't have enough power. But I learned this. Now I'll say it. Like you said, nobody watched him. You know why she talked that way? You know why Cynthia G talked that way? I don't know if you know DOD.
Yeah, I know.
She something. Go ahead.
I think you kind of misunderstand it, but I can get what you're talking about because I do get. I don't like the male. I don't like the talking about the men, but it's evidence that does happen. The fact my father wasn't around for me at all. My biological father, but my mother tells me that he passed away or something happened, car wreck. But so happened the car wreck happened when I was born, right? So I don't know.
But we
but child cannot black people cannot afford the luxury of saying, okay, we're going to separate and we have this child. No, you know, a child needs a man and his mother and his father.
Right.
You know, and we have that responsibility as a group of people to ensure that we give our children a mother and a father, especially in a racist world where our children are genocide and hated. You know what I'm saying? We got to build them up. You know, you can't. We just don't have that luxury.
I know that, but that's not how a lot of our people that got big voices talk. Yeah, like Brown, my man, he with a black woman, but he don't say
but
black.
I come from a different perspective. I know that the problem is our masculine and our feminine energy, and I know that if the masculine is messed up, then the feminine is going to be messed up. I'm telling you that if our masculine.
So let me ask you this: is Cynthia G's masculine and femininity is it balanced?
No, she all masculine.
I don't know. I can't really.
That means it's not. But yet you over there all the time. You're basking in her energy.
But I did want to help. I tried to leave messages, try to hook up, and try to, because I wanted to work with her. I wanted to work with her to help, to assist, you know, be like an assistant. But she never got back with me in the email. She never got back with me. So it's been ever since, you know, before she got real big. This was a long time ago, a few years ago. I saw the potential to help her, but to assist her in her channel. But, you know, because
she was cool. She was cool when she was talking about the evil albinos.
Yeah, and I thought that she was on the right track, but then she just, and that's why I'm not on her channel at the time anymore, because I don't like that imbalance. I go to everybody's channel though. I'm around a lot of people, Lisa Cabrera, even though they're really off on a lot of things, I still go to their channels and support people. Because I don't ever have disdain with my people. Regardless whether they disagree with me. I wouldn't be a good spiritual person for that, right? That's just not me.
Why are you listening to them? They're not married.
What?
They're not married.
Do they have to be?
Yes. If I'm gonna hang out, if I'm single and I hang out, if I'm married and hang out with single men, I don't want the single men.
That's why the people on the YouTube that's not married.
You hear what I'm saying? I know that. Why would I hang around if I'm married and they single, but they have single mind ideals? I don't want to be around that person and saturate myself with their ideals.
But no, they're not influencing me in any way. They're not bothering me in any way.
They are, in a sense, because you don't think about it.
They don't.
If you listen to their words, that's how, I don't know how to describe it. That's translation. That's consciousness.
Now, when I went on Cynthia G's channel, I called in and I talked about when we look for mates, we have to make sure that we value ourselves and they value themselves, and we value each other highly, value each other. That's what I said. I talked about value.
What was her response or people's responses?
She thought it was. It answered the question, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Everybody was calling in. Different people were answering the question. Simple. But I don't think it has anything to do with whether somebody's married or not. I'm not gonna base my social on whether somebody's married or not. I just don't do that. Because you remember, I was single before. I didn't.
But
I
I
wasn't
wouldn't listen
always.
to a black man married to a white woman and then say, "Well, I want to be with white women." That's just me. But I want a black woman, even though such as I probably won't be with a black woman. I still would want to engage in that ideal so I don't stray away from what I really want.
I
If I'm
told you I was on BMT2's channel, and I talked to a guy, and
yeah, I
he was
call
a
him
school
out too. He
teacher.
know
He
he
was
can
a
read my
school
comments
teacher.
and everything.
He was a school teacher, and he wanted to go outside of the black woman because he thought that something was wrong with the black woman. And I mean, me and him got in a discussion. Am I supposed to not talk to people like that?
Mm-hmm.
Because they because they're different than me?
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about ideal influences. What he do now, I can tell. I even told him. I said, "Brother, you call out brothers a lot." He say, "I know I do," but I
Yeah,
said,
he does.
"You put fire. You don't never put the fire to a woman." So, instance, if we call out Cynthia G real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dusty male to her, right? Because I'm not a 6-figure job, or I don't make 80,000, 60,000 a year. Not a so close to more to 35 to 40. So I'm a dusty black man, and since I don't do certain things, I don't try to be as the white man, like try to get a position of power. Even though the white man next to me live in the same area, she would talk to. She go on and have a baby with the dusty black man, but nobody called her to the fire, put her feet to the fire, and say they defended her. And that's what we never get from our women and from our people. Go defend me a little bit. I didn't do nothing. I thought I had a good thing going on with this woman. And it turns out it wasn't a good thing. I was upstanding. I
But
got
you're
with
not
the woman.
talking about my brother. I mean, my brother, I had to help him out of the situation with the woman. I didn't say women are always right. I mean, by no means, you ain't gonna hear that from my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But
But I'm not going to associate with Tommy Sotomayor to listen to him. I don't care if his views are, he got some truth, but he still got a lot of lies. He still got a lot of hatred in there that I don't want to become. I'm not saying you got to listen to me, but it's something you to think about when you thinking and when they're thinking. Their lines, they're not thinking as you are thinking, even though you can block that out. But remember, they're saturating with what they want you to hear from them, what's in their hearts. You're not giving them to what's in your heart. So what you say as a man or a woman thinketh, as a woman is. So if I'm everything less than her, then she's less than me. My race woman can't be better than me. I can't be better than her. We either got to be the same or we both in the lowly places. But we don't get that as a race. So if Akon is low, those women are low.
exactly. There you go. That's what I'm saying.
But we got to say it that way so our sons and daughters, especially our sons, can hear that, because they about to go through an era where these young
What do
black
you think?
men.
I wouldn't be talking. I wouldn't even pay no attention to Akon if he wasn't a big influence on our men and our women, our young
Nobody will.
men and our young girls.
In my channel, I'm
But
never
the
gonna.
whole thing is the young girls. If I just said Shaka, right? I spoke about Shaka and how that was very sad what he had to go through when his mother was being mistreated. And he had to see that. And then not only that, the mother saw her son being in danger by the father, and then it's just a lot of mistreatment with the energies. The woman and the child is not cared for, is what I'm saying. And it's because our masculine energy and our feminine energy is just all out of whack.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Left and right,
this society is a total imbalance.
right.
You know, and you know, of course, I'm upset to see the energy, an energy that I expect. I expect a lot from it. Okay, that's why I pointed out, and I think Cynthia G is the same way. She points out because she has high expectations. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes,
it's
don't have
not,
any for
you're not
herself.
seeing you're not seeing.
Where she don't have any high expectations for herself. So how
Well,
can she talk about somebody else's high expectations?
true. I would respect
yeah.
high expectations on Black men if we had, if I can walk out the door,
Usually when people talk like that, they expect something. You know, that's right.
they hiding something. I went to a job interview. The white man came in drunk and clothes was Lenny.
But I don't expect nothing from them because look
No,
at
but
what they
that's
put
what
us
I'm saying.
through.
She got to understand this. What's the difference between me graduating from college and going for an interview to anybody else? Nothing. I got the same experience. So when I get the experience, and if I go to an interview, the person that get the interview was busted and drunk, and he was another race. What that say about our economy? But then they say, well, go sell lemonade. Little girl can go sell water. Well, dude's out there selling socks. You're not buying his socks. So it's like, it's as we have these different, we standardize our standards, like our conditions and everything we do is at a harder level, but that's not a knowledge. But then when we come to do the thing, it's only a few percent of us. So when that Black man, the 2% of Black men do get money, why would I want to stay around and get beat up every day mentally by my race women? And the Black women don't understand that. It can sound funny, like with Kanye, Kim Kardashian, he probably never been with her. His mother was alive, never passed away, rest her soul. But I can imagine that she probably do say some uplifting stuff to this man, but nobody sees that because they say, well, she a hoe. Well, we know that. I met some great hoes, trust me. Yes, they're more encouraging than the upstanding women. But them upstanding women want the bad boy, and they say a lot of encouraging words. I don't. The people that recite Nipsey, I never see them recite Malcolm. That as a good man, that says a lot to me. I say, wow. Then they recite Malcolm, but don't even know
Maybe
Malcolm.
they don't know Malcolm. Maybe they know him.
But they don't know
It
Nipsey.
doesn't take away from Malcolm anything.
No, it don't. But it don't uplift us as a race if we let a gang members be our calling. And 90s didn't do it. You forget, self-destruction did not come out in the 90s. It came out in the 70s or the 80s. So we got to remember that, man, like our times was not in the 90s. Like our era of African descendant Americans is not just the 90s. Now look at our women. Even I watched the video with the kid. Oh my goodness, child abuse, child exploitation, sexual exploitation is crazy now. And what we watching it with the women, they say, oh, the men did it. Well, I don't see a Will Smith female rapper, and then y'all don't highlight her. We don't. That's not what our rap. We have Run DMC. They wasn't sexualizing. We got so many rap artists. We got underground rappers, Pharaoh, KRS-One, Rakim. They said the 90s, that was 90s. They wasn't sexualizing.
The women are pulled in to be rappers through the men.
No, they wouldn't. Where the Will Smith at then? Where's the KRS-One?
No, the Black men bring them in.
I know, but they have a choice too. Like as KRS-One of them had a choice. Women don't. They accept that because that's what they have. But then for the woman to say compare herself to the Black male rapper, no, you can't. I didn't know Megan Stallion. I forgot her real name because even Cardi B names her name was like Albanese or something. But Megan Thee Stallion got a college degree. I would have never known that about her. Her raps never told me that. It's like Nicki Minaj. Oh, she did what she did. At least she made songs that you see right through me, moments of life that Megan Thee Stallion don't have one of those songs. She made a song called BITCH. Well, this is why we call you B.I. No, that's not why I call you that. Queen Latifah said UNITY, respect. You gotta let them know. I punch them dead in the eye. And we don't have that from our women. So you can't, they trying to compare, we can't compare. They need to stop comparing us to another race of men that they will run to and be with and have sex. And even though they did marry a, not no diss. That's why it's hard. That's why I don't feel like I want to say it to you.
So who is comparing you? I never set up here on my channel and compared black men with white men.
I'm saying that as a whole. But then
no, I didn't do that. Don't accuse me of something I never done.
No, but when we hear you talk, that's what I say. Go back to 240 and 245 and watch what you said.
So you took me the wrong way. I didn't never say anything was a black man's fault.
240, 245. That's our only example.
Because I never said anything was a black man's fault. I had no reason to discuss that right now.
It comes.
I don't understand. Context is everything.
You're not aware of you saying it. And that's what we're saying. We got it. It's like we both got it hard. If I don't have it, you can't have it. If you don't have it, I don't have it, because we got to work together. Black women create black men. Black men help procreate black people.
Yeah, but what context was I talking in? Was I talking about Akon?
No, we went over it earlier. You will see at 240 and 245, you'll be like, oh, maybe I do. And then you're going to probably start hearing it in yourself, because I had to do the same thing. A woman told me she practiced it on my hot. She's been married 25 years, and I don't think she have a YouTube no more. Her daughter do. She do cooking. And she had wrote me a comment. I wish I can find the video and show you the comment. I have to really go through all my. I shouldn't have made so many videos. I should have marked them. And she said, you got away from being positive to extracting, your anger out on black women. Yeah, I don't dislike you. I still listen to you. But when you do that, it's a turn off. But maybe you don't notice it because you've been hurt. And I can see it more and more every time you say something. So I had to start listening to my videos and like, do I want to put this one out? And then still, I'm gonna have people that's gonna disagree anyway and say I'm bashing women, but it's highlighting things that they have done to me, not in the bashful mode, saying, well, when I took her out, she counted my money. I told her I had $300. She made sure. So my last 30, I would do stuff like that. My last 30
minutes. I think you're over exaggerating big time, because I don't think I was in the context of talking about whether a baby daddy's fault or mama's fault, baby mama's fault. I wasn't talking about any of that today. I was talking about
dropped off so fast.
Influence. I was talking about influence. Huh?
Oh, he's talking about me.
I was talking about influence. I was talking about influence upon the people. Bad influence. Not really. Anaconda, did that offend you?
No, I thought you was meant something else. I know what you meant. I think it's funny though. I think that's funny.
And it didn't offend me either. I knew what you meant when you first. But see, but you and I are more familiar with each other. That's why.
Yeah, I just, I'm hitting his name and with Anaconda, because evidently he's gone all over the country, all over the world. I can't even say country.
He got probes
all over the planet. Huh?
In different area codes.
In different area codes, got a baby mama.
I wanted to do that at one time in my life. I was like, man, I want a woman in all 8. I say 8 continents, but it's only 7. I used to joke with people. I was like, yeah, I got a child in 8 different continents. They're like, word. I was like, yeah, you failed with that one. There's only 7 continents. They don't even pick up on it. So I laugh. It's to become a joke, I would say.
8 different continents in Africa, or
no? I say they was like, you got children? I said, yeah, 8 different continents, all 8 continents.
8 continents.
Yeah, it's only 7. See, they missed the joke. It's like a joke. They miss it, and they're like, "You got 8 kids at 8 different places around the world."
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't have a child at all. But it's not 8 continents either. It's only 7.
Okay. I got it. What is Terry asking you, DOD, a girl or a boy? What's he saying?
I don't
Do you
know.
have a girl or a boy?
Oh, they say that she has a girl. That's what they say.
Girl. Okay.
I wouldn't know.
I thought it was a boy.
Did you go to her house, DOD?
I wouldn't know. I put it up. I
Well,
don't know.
I
What she
know she says no, she doesn't have a child, so I don't know. Even if she did, what would it be to anybody?
Well, then she must have had an abortion. Then.
Ooh, yeah, cause
Mm,
she had a child already, didn't she?
Nope.
no.
Okay. It's like one of our women, like not being funny, get a taste of some Neanderthal pink meat. It's like they become like very hateful towards us. It's like they see the like all the creative black women that be doing the makeup, they all with white men. Some of the white men look gay as fruitier than fruit cups. And our ones that's talking in the politics, they're with white men. Like we talking about our black men with white women. But man, that's the ones that. Oh, you ever know who Michael Ealy is, right? The one that, with the pretty green eyes, the brown skinned dude.
The one that was in jail?
No, he played in
He's an actor.
Yeah, the actor guy. He said because he said his woman she's more mixed, like Asian, right? I don't know, she probably got a small percent of African descent in her, like a very small. But he said when black women dissed him when he was becoming an actor. I said, word. I said, no homo. They dissed you, dude. I said, man, they dissing him. I know I got it bad.
So you're talking about Ortho when I made the comment about how most of black men was with white women.
Yeah, they are though. That's the funny part. It's only like 2% of black men that's with other race women, but it went up.
Yeah, it just skyrocketed by now because I remember
because you gotta remember the
when I was single.
Yeah, but
I was out, and this one dude, he was digging this chick, this white Caucasian chick on the dance floor. She couldn't dance. She didn't have nothing. She just couldn't dance. Just was there, just fine. But then the whole thing was when he saw me, it was a different story. He just totally left that thing alone. So
don't call her a thing.
A thing. So.
But I'm dissing. Like I'm around all the race. I see it all, and this. Like the black women over here, they with the white guy. I was shocked. I seen this beautiful black woman. I was like, oh, she gotta be married. She was with a black man. I was like, oh man, wow, what a shock.
But I was single. But I knew his peeps, so
we ain't happy because even Ludacris, he married a black woman. They talking about, look at her skin color. She from Africa though. Just she's brown skin. She's not chocolate. I was like, she's African. It's like, damn, y'all ain't happy for nobody, man. Like not you, but our women. I was like, he got a black woman. Like, dang, are y'all not happy for our brothers? Then Lil Wayne with the white girl. And I said, all his women was black women. He was first white girl. It's not because he probably doing it, but he probably just met her. And it's like, dang, y'all not happy for the. So I just learned this. I said, man, when is our women gonna be happy for the brothers? I think we so full of, like, our race got so full of hatred.
I don't know. My experience, I've always had a lot of guy friends, so my experience has always been positive.
That's good.
The way I view, and they were single, and some were married. Some were married because you gotta realize I was in the military too. So I've always brothers. So I'm like, I can become it was just real easy for me to be friends with a guy, you know. And but I've always seen in the black men, like the ones I knew, they were like well off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They were managed their finances well. Um, just had it together. I never, I don't know.
Did you
And
see them as a potential marriage
one I've
partner?
ever known that liked me, and I didn't want to date them when I was single. It's because I felt like I was too young, and they didn't have it together, or But I didn't call them. I didn't feel like anything. How do I say it? I don't. It just I was really good friends with them, but not a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I know what you mean.
Even though that's what I thought about when we were talking, and then that's why I kind of double thought about it. The second time I was like, well, you kind of put me on the spot because I did turned out, I just didn't a lot of friends that I didn't, give the time, any time because
That's a lot
nice
of us.
people guys, but
Since
it's
we
only
have
one of me, so I mean,
a certain income bracket,
mhm.
look a certain way, our race
Yeah,
don't talk to us because
but
they.
is that my fault? Because the whole thing is the society that we live in has gotten us in such a place where we're all messed up. It's gotten us like this. You know, as soon as we like someone was saying, as soon as we're born, we're giving us Social Security. Oh, earlier on DOD show, she says
That's true.
we're
Yep.
born, we're giving a Social
Sunshine.
Security number, and that's putting us in that situation. See,
Mm-hmm.
all of this is forced upon us as Black people, and uh, we have to recognize that we're still prisoners of war. So we're not in our elements. I always say we're not within our elements at all. We're totally in a different a place that is very destructive of our energies. And it's not allowing us to balance the masculine within ourselves because it's making our females more of the masculine and our males more of the feminine. And that's just totally imbalanced, that put us in a state of imbalance. And that's
We're just gonna die
really
off. It
what
ain't gonna matter
the
anyway. We're just gonna die off.
that's really what the blame is. And because we don't even know how to balance, put ourselves back in balance. All we know is these fake religions and a lot of illusionary lies that keep us in a state of delusion, like something is really helping us, but it's not helping us at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty hemmed up, the situation.
Well, I'm tired of waiting on your video. I will pay you. We can do a 1-on-1. I want to hear what you got to say about my type of woman.
Your type of woman?
Yeah, you kept saying that. I got your type of woman. I'm gonna do a video or something you was talking about.
Wow. I don't know about it now.
Not saying you had a woman for me. You say I know your type of woman or something you were saying. So I was like, oh, I would love to hear about it. She's gonna do a video or something on, I don't know, not just on me.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I'm about to be 38 and 10 more days. So I don't got time. Like people like, so if my eyes cannot see a skin, like I see skin color, but if my heart cannot, I'm gonna say my heart and mentality put together, not see a skin color, I wouldn't
I gotta leave Wakanda because I want my seed to be branched off. I want 3 children. I want a woman that's gonna love me for me and enjoy life with me. Not, oh, since I already have it, this and that, this and that, this that has nothing to do with me and you. Everything she do had nothing to do. See, people don't understand what love really means. Our house and car is not love.
Exactly.
And where we eat at every night. Well, but you can't do the basic necessities or of living life. You can't do the basic necessities. You can't even enjoy life unless you. That's what I brought up the brother. You smoking. I'm not against them. That was how they do their life. But if that's your only joy, you got to think about your life. Like, well, I'm always medicated when I'm in a situation, but I'm depressed. I can show you where that's. I'm not saying that's the only problem, because if you depressed, that means you have a lot of memory backed up that you ain't have not entered and looked at yet. That's where the pain might come from, but you would never know because you medicated it enough and high because you high off of stimulant expedient to keep you that way, and you want to keep doing it over and over so you don't have to think about those memories. So I was talking to the lady. She do spiritual counseling, and she did it for free. I gave her a couple of dollars because I'm like, oh man, you was on the phone with me like an hour, 2 hours. And we just great. I was like, man, she could be the one, but I felt her spirit. I was like, man, she's probably not the one, but it was great. And even I told her I'm drinking, thinking about. I'm single, so I can think about things that a father or a mother won't be thinking about as I do, about my old past or things that people won't think about. But if they think they have it, it won't help. And at the same time, I'm able to extract my old memories and say, oh, that's why I feel that way. That's what it's like, say, oh, you say that about black women and your mother. I said, don't put my mother in this. I said, I have not yet to meet a woman as my mother. And then the woman I was talking to over Facebook, when I had Facebook for a few little times, he said, it's like you want a mother figure. No, I said, I want a nurturer. My mother was a nurturer. When I was sick, she asked me, was I sick? When I'm sick, is you gonna ask me? I said, you're single. And I said, I don't know how y'all broke up, but you mad he did all this with the other, he went off to another chick. Because you know what thing she probably did? Probably cared more when he was sick than you did. And he's like, well, she a white woman. She not even in good shape. That woman cooked for him though. At least she attempted to cook. Did you try? No, we got money. I'm a queen. I'm an independent. I don't need a man, but I want him. I don't want to be with none of these black women that say I'm independent. I don't need a man, but then at the same time, that's what it is.
Well, it sounds like they've been hurt. That's
right.
what they say when they're hurt.
I want a man, but I don't need one. Well, I'm not an object, but thank you. You treat your car and house as that. Don't treat me that way because I'm not treating you that way. You're talking about I want an alpha man because I'm an alpha female. Wow, I didn't know you watched
And then sometimes that's what this society says, that you should be independent, that you should not depend on the man. And then the man may feel like you shouldn't depend on him either. Like when I was in that abusive relationship, that older man, he would give me, he would be like more pushing me to then, more like an independent woman. It just, like in a way, I shouldn't have been in that relationship. So I guess in a way, maybe perhaps that's his way of telling me that this wasn't healthy for me. So.
But we gotta change. We gotta be the ones that change the narrative.
Exactly.
Our children are not gonna do it because we gonna learn from us. But if that's all in our narrative, I'm not saying I appreciate your videos. I watch them and everything. Just like I have to go back to them and say, "Oh, I left off 18 minutes. I'm gonna go back to 18 minutes."
Yeah, but I talk about people, not divided into sex, because you have a masculine and feminine energy in you, and I have masculine feminine energy. But our in the society that we're in this environment, we're out of our element, so we're not balanced.
Right.
So we have issues. So we're trying, and then we're not getting what we need. You know what I'm saying? We're not getting, like the planets are going out of orbit. They're just all over the place. Let's just say they're just everything's screwed up. Okay, that's the only way I could put it. It's like the universe is just not in a good sequence. It's just everything's just out of whack. So that's to be expected. There's no balance. There's no justice. There's no peace. There's no harmony.
No
But
melody.
we have to strive to create that within ourselves, and then we'll start seeing it. I really think that.
Right.
And it starts even with our food that we eat. All that makes a difference. Our body. Like I think I have suffer from depression, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have to have some way of dealing with those things, right? So I found lately that I've looked up and I had some weight, because the way I'm not dealing with, I'm dealing with my emotions, but I'm dealing with them in different ways, right? And unbeknownst to me, I see that, I'm picking up a little, so thickening up is the result of me,
Thickening?
huh?
Would you say thickening up?
Yeah, thickening up, picking up weight.
Oh.
It's the result of me dealing with how I'm dealing with my emotions or dealing with my depression. I'm not dealing with it in the normal way that I would deal with it. I've come out of a certain mindset and I've gone into another mindset that is not healthy. It still isn't healthy. And but I get up, now that I've taken notice to that, because I have achieved a goal, but then I lost that goal. I lost that because, like I said, I picked back up the weight. But now I'm working on it. I'm trying to. I've recognized that I'm really working on different ways of dealing with that depression. Because sometimes you don't even know you're depressed. You never know. It just sneaks up on you're low on energy, but it all depends on how you deal with that. But now I'm doing Dr. CB's words again, and so I'm doing Alfaro and Bento, which is a weight-losing herb, and it all feels the gut, which is the lower chakra. So, and that's your eating, what you eat to your body. That's what I mean. It's very important.
You are what you are.
Yeah, exactly. Animals, it's not good for us at all. Because we've taken on a lot of their DNA, a lot of their trouble. So We just have to think about what we put. It starts with what we're eating too,
Right.
and it's very critical. And unfortunately, Akon was raised here in the States, and he's living in this little shop. The is the the thing that he's leading with.
You should name this Anaconda Akon.
Anaconda Akon.
Con.
No, I did. Oh, I was supposed to talk about Rome, how they took over Rome, right? I talked about that in another video.
Yep, that's why.
And then that's romantics is what they're doing to us in this country is romantics, right? Because like I said about that lingerie shop, black men, really, lingerie is just a waste of time.
No, it's not. Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
it is. It's a waste of time.
Oh.
It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time and money.
You better learn how to wear a lingerie and spin around that pole for your husband.
No, I used to wear lingerie, and I think on this channel I admitted that I did work in the sex business.
Mm-hmm.
I stripped for a very short period of time.
Hands was turned on. You can't tell me that they wasn't. Come on now, you know that stuff work. That stuff work. I don't care nobody.
No, okay. What I mean by that is it don't stay on long, so it's a waste of time.
No, I want it to stay on. I want to pull it up. Like, oh man, see, I'm gonna be so. I think I'm gonna shock a woman, whoever I be with, the things I say and do, because they never had it. It's like the guys that can have it, they don't want them, and then that goes by the wayside. But the guys that don't want to be the fathers, or they don't tell them they want to be fathers, a lot of them guys are having babies. I agree with the fault of that. Yeah, that's the man. They didn't say they want a father. They ain't want to be a father, but it went sploot sploot inside her cuckoo. So that's who's a lot of bad having, a lot of good having, but gotta remember, as we always say, that positive and negative.
Yeah, but I never liked the lingerie, so.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not comfortable to me. It's not. I never found it comfortable in lingerie, so it's just bothersome.
It's amazing. You can like about a woman past, you were like, oh, and I guess the woman expect. I know a lot of women expect that man. They were like, oh, that was bad. No, I don't think it's bad. It's your past. Okay. But it's still amazing to find out, and it's like, oh, okay. Like Maya Angelou. Like, oh, that's her past. Oh, okay, all right. But did she do a Cardi B or what? If she ain't do a Cardi B, I'm all right.
Who? Michelangelo?
Maya Angelou.
Maya
was a prostitute.
She was?
Yeah. But I'm saying if she never drugged men and just beat and got men set up and got robbed, I'm okay with her doing that because that's her life. But
no, I never done that, but I did.
No, I know.
I did get fired because I wasn't delivering.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
I went and I took the money and I ran.
Yeah, see, yeah.
But the money went through my boss. So my boss, he had to cut my check, and I didn't get a check that time because I didn't do anything.
Well, I know how the strip club works. I was a pimp before. No, I'm just joking. I was never no pimp. I could have been one, but I can't do. I don't know. I can't live in that world.
Me either. I couldn't live in that world. I had it was a short period when I had a rent to pay and I needed money, so desperate. So
probably like you don't even fit in. They probably told you that you don't even fit in.
Huh?
They probably told you that 1,000 times you didn't even fit in.
Not really, because the dancing part, it was a neighbor that lived down the street from my mom, and she worked there. She was actually married to. She was actually had a baby with a white guy. It was a black girl, and she got me in where she worked at. And no, I never was told that I didn't fit in. I didn't. I knew I didn't. I didn't feel like I felt fit in because most of the girls that were working there was college students.
Yeah, a lot of
Some of them, but my neighbor wasn't. She was.
said, "Oh yeah."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. But it's getting late. It's about to be.
Yeah, it is. It's almost 3 o'clock. Yeah, and DOD sleep, and then his girlfriend left.
I'm still here, but I'm about to leave.
Yeah, I said your girlfriend's gone.
Did it again. She
Yeah.
called your
I'm
girlfriend. You're like, oh,
surprised you didn't bounce with her.
see? She blew your spot up, DOD. But it's a good
I
one.
know. I
Together.
know she did.
They usually leave together.
Oh wow. See? Now you gotta get her, man. You gotta get her.
Lightbearer's cool. She cool with me.
Yeah.
She's all right.
Nobody
We get into it sometimes, but we always be.
Yeah.
This is good to me. I don't care. This if more people had this, even when we had earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh yeah, that was a good discussion.
Right.
That DOD's channel.
Regardless how it went.
So are you going live tomorrow, DOD?
I hadn't planned on it. It's tomorrow's Sunday. It's football, so
Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, you got
I
it.
always watch.
Maybe Monday. Yeah, I'll go back live Monday. I think my discussion Monday will be let me see.
Sleep.
Discussion Monday was gonna be
You gotta do earlier times.
yeah, I'll do
You
early
can.
time. I will do early time Monday because let me see. What is it Monday? Oh, postpartum depression. I don't know if y'all want to discuss that one. Yeah, it's a good discussion for men too, because I'm talking about the community as a whole.
Okay, I'm gonna do my best to stay in the limits of the discussion.
Stay in the what?
The limits of the discussion.
No, it's not just the women's discussion. So.
No, the limits into discussion.
Oh, the limits. Oh, the limits.
See, you thought I said a woman. See, that's messed up.
No, it's not just going to be about women. It's going to be about the fathers too, and about community. You know,
Yeah.
and my spiritual take on it all.
That's what I get for my military time. I get a percentage.
Mhm.
I'm trying to get 100. Woo! I get 100.
Mhm.
I ain't leaving the USA. No,
Why not?
they give me 100%.
Mhm.
No, I can leave though. With my service connected, I can go. Huh?
You can still go wherever you want.
No, I know. I'm service connected, so I can go anywhere, and I still
Yeah.
get it. I can work full time and all that too.
Mhm.
So some people.
Yes, I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good night, DOD.
All right. Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it.
Thank you for being here.
All right, also, take care, brother.
All right, thank you, brother.
Okay, Lightbearer.
Okay.
Peace.
But yeah,
Mhm.
guess it's looking at my rollie is about that time.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm very, very tired. Tomorrow's an off day from this YouTube. Chill out.
You sleep
Yeah.
good.
But then I'll be back Monday. Like I said, I'm gonna come back probably. I can go 10 in the morning. Is that good?
Yeah, Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So just send me a message or even text me.
Terry said Terry's a mess. Hey Terry. Oh, he wants a YouTube.
I wish I had a YouTube girl. Well, I like the one lady. I think she got somebody.
Mm-hmm. What's her name?
No, I ain't saying her name.
I know you're not. Is it Sunshine?
No, I appreciate Classic Ruby.
Oh, Classic Ruby. Okay.
Yeah, that's my girl.
That's a lot of, I think it's so good because finally, I knew a lot of single men and a lot of single women, and now I know they're out there still. Now that can be a connection.
Our women, I don't know, it's hard.
Multimedia and I guess social. You know,
Right. You can't why she travel and go everywhere. So her thing is now, why do I want you in my life? If my peace is good, what about my peace are you gonna enter into and you gonna keep it? So it's like, I'm just gonna stick to being comfortable and that's it. Even the good women. So my mind's like, why make an effort with you? I'm gonna make an effort with somebody that's not gonna tell me that. I don't want an INDEPND, so you know what that means type of woman. She got her own, that's how she live. I gotta measure up. It's so much out there, and I say, dang. And mine is just, can you be kind? Are you caring? They don't measure up. Like, dang, y'all don't even measure up to that. It's like, that's bad. And babies. I don't have a child. Everybody got children. So
I see your muscles in the back.
my muscles. They'll get there. I don't look like Terry Crew. No, I ain't gonna look like that because I work out hard. I just started working out. Yeah. I'm still sore. Hopefully tomorrow when I wake up, this soreness is not as bad. I hate being like super sore and working out. So tomorrow we'll start my journey.
Yeah, I've been doing my herbs and then I go for a run. We go for a run pretty far. It's like some miles. It could be about, it's pretty far. We'll be doing.
Girls make it. Do y'all all make it back? Like, I mean, in good, like, y'all ain't be dying. Like they know how to run. They're good.
No, we take our time. We run and walk.
Oh, that's cool.
Because it's a lot. But it feels good. I know that much. I'd be feeling really well afterwards. So the running helps me out a lot. A lot. I think I was talking about it one time, and I was talking about how I used to be addicted, and I was like, God, I got to get back out there and do it. So I got back out, and now I'm addicted again. I'm really addicted to running. Even though I'm running a little bit, I'm not running as much as fast as I used to. Sometimes I speed up. It depends if I get a surge of energy. But for the most part, I just take it easy and slow. Just jogging. I jog and yeah, like that. But I do need to get back into the gym too, because I need to work on my arms.
Yeah, I just say I got mine. That's what I'm working on. Yep, that's what I had to do. I'm 260, 6'5". I'm not fat, but I don't feel like good shape, like basketball shape.
Right. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Thanks for having me once again, and good discussion tonight.
Thank you, Arthur, for your support. Thank you
problem.
So much. And yeah, great. Have a great night. Like I always say, astral plane in your reality when you sleep. Go anywhere you want. Just get that rest.
Thank you, and and welcome. And you have a great morning and night.
Yeah, it's still more. It is early in the morning.
Grand rising.
So I don't even know what to say. I'm just gonna say true love, real peace, and the higher self within the soul. Until next time, peace to you, Terry. Yeah. I see Gambino Familiar. Oh yeah, he came and visit. Hey, Gambino. Who else? I think. Oh, Emmanuel Briggs, that guy from Texas. They only stayed a short period of time. Good night to all. Till next time. Peace.